card and you got your photo, we're gonna have a pilot meeting at the start block. I'm still waiting on Cat Cruz, VW Racer 69 and KBD.
Pyro Drone, your reliable and fastest source for all things FPV. Proudly family owned and operated.
Here's to the finest crew in Starfleet. Engage.
Introducing the Neo's UV Creations Whoops stand out in the skies with vibrant UV colors that shine like no other. Everything you need in one place. Get your ready to fly kit today and take off. We make the ordinary extraordinary.
Hi everyone, Ken Nehrus here for Drone Champs. Just letting you know that we're open from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday here at the Westminster Mall. So if you're looking to get that first flight lesson, or if you just crashed your drone down at the park, we can help repair that. And if you would like to start making money with your drone by getting your commercial license, we offer courses on that too. So again, come on down, check us out, and we'll see you on your next flight.
The M means macro. This line is perfect for a macro power combo from 65 to whoop or toothpick. They are powerful and adaptable to flexible indoor or outdoor scenes.
Hello, Whooptopians. I'm Props Off. Are you willing to share the hobby with a total stranger? Are you creative enough to make a 1.5 minute video of how you shared the hobby? I'd like to know.
We bleed FPV. Shop now. FPV whoop drones, whoop gates, and accessories. FPV swag. Join the adventure today. Only at WeBleedFPV.com. We bleed.
Pyro Drone, your reliable and fastest source for all things FPV. Proudly family owned and operated.
Welcome back to Whooptopia 2025 for qualifying day, group number 2. I'm here with my man, Jesse Perkins. How you doing, buddy?
Very good, Jace. How the heck are you?
I am awesome. I'm out here in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, having a good time and looking forward to this day.
Yeah, it was a little bit of chilly this morning, but it is sunny. So, you know, we arrive here early in the morning, and we're in a very dark room other than this lighted space with the commentators.
Yep.
It's extremely dark, but it is bright and beautiful Arizona day outside. It's kind of one of my favorite parts about coming down to Whooptopia every year. It's getting a dose of that Arizona winter weather.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Coming from a degree up in northern Maine, this is a breath of fresh air for me.
Yeah, it's I had a little more than a degree. You know, I'm coming from Colorado. We're not as far north, but we are very high, and it just always feels so good. So I see we've got some pilots already sitting down in the pilot seats. I see Hornycorn. I see, I believe, Shoeface on the far right. And up close, is that KBD? I'm not sure. It is KBD, Hornycorn, Shoeface, taken to the sky for this first qualifying round as Hornycorn flies over the top of Shoeface. Not sure if we either don't have video for KBD.
Looks a little gray on my side. I was going to say that's an infamous
He's about to
KBD.
get in here.
Yeah.
He's about to get in this. I see him playing with his gear. Anyway, if you're just joining us, please hit the like button. Last qualifying round, we were able to run it up really high. We're going to beat it this time, you guys. But thanks for stopping back by the Perspective Image YouTube channel. We're breaking the stream up this year, so every single qualifying round, all 5 of them will be separate little streams that you got to tune back into. But don't worry. As long as you're subscribed with the bell on, your phone's even going to blow up, and we won't let you miss all this action here at Whooptopia 7 2025.
Absolutely,
60
Jesse.
seconds remaining.
And just getting the chat up right now, dropping in there with an LFG for the folks out there. Let's get that chat rocking. And as Jesse said, we need thumbs, we need love emojis, we need all of that stuff.
Give us your love emojis.
Mm-hmm. So Shoeface right now is looking like he's starting to settle in on this one. A little bit confused there, but not a crazy thing to think on an 8K track. Sometimes you just got to settle in.
Yeah, let's hope he's got a spotter. I know I need one. Last year I needed one up until my last pack on the course, and it still didn't help me. Still couldn't save me.
Yep. No, smartest thing I did last night, which I made the mistake last year and did not, was actually grab V-Drone and kind of learn the track.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and at Whoop House, we got an attempt right here. Look at this.
Oh, already. Look, we're just getting started, and they're coming after.
I don't think he's got the guts. I think he's just going to creep over here.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Hornycorn.
Oh, it is. You're right. No, he's going for it. Wait. Is he? No, he's not.
No, he pulled back. Pulled out at the last minute.
That's shameful. I don't want anyone to think less of Hornycorn for not making a legit attempt on a face punch.
You know, Jesse, I can only say that I am glad you were here because I have this feeling, right, like that you are going to attract most of these attempts, and it's probably going to leave me in the safety zone.
Well, if people want a successful attempt, I'm sure they'll veer towards your side of the table because they know they could never hit me.
No, I agree. I am not ninja-like as you are, my friend.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't get hit. I don't get touched. This isn't about you. This is a statement only of myself.
Well, we will see what happens. It's not the first time. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Nope, that was deflected.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I wish we could have had a shot of that.
Left hand out.
I know I went, but I was just.
Oh, he's under you.
I never even saw it or sensed it with any of my sense organs. My hand just moved up and blocked it. Oh, I think this is Hornycorn.
If it's a pusher, it's it's definitely a Hornycorn. Yeah, you got to flip it over.
It's got the toilet tank on it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and unplug that. I blocked it. Just FYI.
I couldn't tell.
Oh yeah.
You said I couldn't tell.
No, he did that right.
Well, guys, one of the things that we're doing different this year. What's up, Jesus? What's up? Oh, T-Dog Mama is in the chat. Derpy Hooves. Hey, everybody. So one of the things that you guys probably noticed if you stuck around for the beginning of qualifying group number 1 is we sort of eliminated practice rounds here at Whooptopia. Last year was the last round we did practice. We were just saying, 1 round of practice, 7 rounds of qualifying, but we just made the first round also qualifying, and it can still be a practice.
Yep. Yep. No, I think that's a great thing to do. We used to do the practice pack all the time, and believe it or not, we got more complaints about that than you could imagine. Most people, right, because they'd get a good run in that first pack and then be disappointed that they couldn't have it be a qualifying run.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. On the other hand, I was just saying in the last qualifying round that for some pilots, having a round that is only practice and that can't possibly count makes them fly a little different. But
no, I get it.
Not that it's a good excuse.
Yeah. No, I have more of an Allen Iverson mentality when it comes to practice, if you know what I'm saying,
I don't. What does that mean?
We were talking about practice, man. You never heard about that? Allen Iverson never practiced. He was just that good on game day.
Nice.
All right, so we got some pilots in the chair. They're getting ready for their back-to-back jacks here. As KBD, I think, finally has some video. Let's find out. Oh, he does. So you're saying there's a chance.
All right. Missed out on one round. Now check out the view from on board with Hornycorn. Traffic as they skate over the top of that crash gate into lap number 1. And Hornycorn going down with a little bit of a wide carve as he's still getting used to the Arizona air way down here in whatever elevation we are, probably 4,000 feet lower than where Hornycorn lives.
Absolutely, yeah. And the air density here is obviously a little different. My goodness.
So,
as these guys settle in, I'm kind of settling in the track myself, even though I do know this track. It is a pure AK track where I think he actually has what I like to call an AK connection on every single element transfer.
Yeah, I know. And these guys love it. They all voted for it. To me, it kind of makes this
60 seconds
course
remaining.
a little bit of a puzzle to figure out. Like I say, I needed a spotter just to tell me where to go every single excuse me, we're getting some changes to our paperwork up here, ladies and gentlemen. Every single time I skated the course last year, I had to have a spotter, and it's because you got this, take the triple stack gate. You hit it twice at one point in the course and then go twiddle around somewhere else and then come back to that middle gate.
Oh, yeah.
It's a spaghetti bowl, and that's a classic
30
Whooptopia
seconds remaining.
race course. And like we said in the last live stream, for 6 years, AK has designed a spaghetti bowl.
Yep.
Then he steps back and says, hey, everybody submit a track and we'll vote on it. And his anonymously got voted into the official Whooptopia 7 Raceway.
Doesn't surprise me, honestly. One of the premier track designers, I think, in both open class 5-inch racing and obviously Tiny Whoops. And he makes a great track. At the end of the day, I mean, why go through an entire element when you can go through half it and come back?
56.47.
That's his philosophy. And it's, the philosophy of all these competitors who, 16 of them who voted for him. So he won by just one vote, but enough to push it over the line and make that statement.
No, without a doubt. And there definitely were, several other tracks that I think were excellent tracks, in that running. But at the end of the day, this is what we're dealing with, and it's a great one.
Oh, yeah, we love it. Well, speaking of all 7 Whooptopias, KBD, pilot on the left side of your screen, if I'm not mistaken, he's one of the few people who has been at, and I believe even flown and competed at every single Whooptopia. I would do anything to be able to say that today. I missed the first year, and I'll always regret it.
Please land.
Absolutely. This is only my second, so I have FOMO for 5 of the years. At least you're ahead of me there.
It just hurts, huh?
It does. Yeah, I love KBD's battery warning there. Why do you hate me?
Nice.
Great.
I think KBD also was responsible for a epic face punch on AK. I want to say 4 years ago when we were at a completely different venue. My buddy Dean Nicholson was there. I was flying all Pickle Rick's equipment because my baggage got lost. And KBD, I can't remember if it was AK face punch KBD, but I think it was KBD face punch AK. Somebody in the chat remembers, let me know.
Absolutely.
And there was blood.
There will be blood, as it were. We're going to let these guys finish up here, and we'll rinse and repeat, obviously, for that next round. Going to take a quick look at our sponsors as these guys get landed in here, and I'm going to go ahead and let Jesse take the presenting sponsors. I'm going to go through Diamond, and he'll come back with the gold.
That is your sponsor outline, ladies and gentlemen. But first, I just want to say a gigantic thank you to the presenting sponsor, We Bleed FPV.
We Bleed.
The most generous sponsor for all Tiny Whoop events around the world. Thank you so much, WeBleed, and a way that you can support a sponsor like that who's coming through with an epic title sponsorship on Whooptopia 7. Place an order at WeBleedFPV.com as a form of gratitude for the unbelievable support. But let's also say a quick thank you to all of our platinum sponsors, including HD Zero, Newbie Drone, GemFan Hobby, Pyro Drone, Emax, Tiny Whoop, and of course the channel you're watching right now, Perspective Image.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at our diamond sponsors, Jesse. Obviously, we have Happy Model, one of the biggest names in the game, Fox Ear, ViFly, Rect Co, Neo's UV Creations, making some amazing UV gates. I know you use those yourself out in Colorado for your event. We also have Fractal Engineering, Beta FPV, HQ Prop, Velocidrone. Thank you very much, Velocidrone, for being the engine behind many of our sim races. And Team Whoop Trek, who is also my team and my teammates there. I want to thank them for supporting this. We have VCI, Radio Master RC, and Custom FPV.
But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. On your screen right now, the 2025 gold sponsors. Very special thank you to iGow, Drone Champs, Infinity Loops, Hoot FPV, RecDrones.com, the Underground Drone League, UDL, T-Motor, Share Challenge, Tune RC, and our good buddy Props Off. Shout out to Scooter and everything you do for the community with your epic tutorials on the Props Off YouTube channel.
Absolutely, Jesse. You know, sometimes it's hard to switch to the UDL. You know, you want to add the W in there.
Oh, I'm still adjusting.
Me too.
But I'm proud to make that adjustment.
Absolutely.
Well, we just brought in a first round for Finch, T-Mad, Cletus, and Cruz, and I'm a little bummed I was sponsoring out for some of those because I'm a big fan of almost all these guys. I personally don't know Finch yet, but T-Mad's an old Whooptopia pilot. Got to see him fly last year. Cletus is one of the Neos boys from Colorado, and Cruz, you know, old school Arizona bro.
Absolutely.
He's been Whooptopiaing it up for a long time, and he is one heck of a pilot in his own right.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, I would love to live out here and be a part of the local crew they have here. Nobody whoops as often and as hard as the Arizona crew does.
Okay, so Czar in the chat is saying that AK actually face punched KBD, and I think you're right when you said that, Czar. I was like having that flashback of KBD because he was sitting up on the stage at the far end of the room, right in the middle, right? And just took it straight to the face. There is footage of that. There's footage. I don't know if it's on the Perspective Image channel. That might have been pre-Perspective. I don't know. Is that, hey, Greg, I know you're out there. Is that pre-Perspective? What that would have been 20, maybe 2019 or 2020? Anyway, we'll find out.
Oh, yeah. Chat is blowing up right now, Jesse. What's up, T-Dog's mom? And yeah, absolutely. I'm getting cut up on already asking if it's bright in there. Yes, it is bright. Not necessarily bright in the space, but bright in my face with these giant streamlights.
We're in a pitch black room, and right here we're just swamped in light. You'll see, if you see, you know, the view of the pilots makes it look like it's daylight.
Absolutely.
It's so bright, but we're in a pitch black room with LEDs. I mean, maybe that's just how it looks when you've got white lights in your face. Can hardly see past them. Finally, we get to watch these pilots fly. Finch, T-Mad, Cletus, and Cruz. And I'm kind of watching Cruz lower right. And, yeah, I want to ask your help, Jace, but also let you know what we've got so far for course feature names.
I was wondering about that.
Have a look at Cruz. He's going through the triple stack gate, but because you go top to bottom, we're calling that a drop ladder.
Okay.
Drop ladder into an Emmelman. This is a giant narrowing spiral that starts to lap off, still looking on Cruz's screen. A double hurdle into an epic split S toss.
Split S toss, I love that.
And then, let's see. I kind of got lost there. There's this thing that Skittles has been calling the rising slalom, but I don't get it. Corkscrew into the dive, and then a tight hook to the right to curl around that dive gate before you set up for a high slalom going into that drop ladder. So I think that's sort of how we're running it, but there's a few sections in the middle that don't quite have names yet. And I feel like we're at the stage in this event where a better name could still be accepted, especially if it was suggested by our friends in the chat.
I agree, yeah. You know, those slaloms, all these elements that are sticking out, they kind of look like candy canes to me right now. So I don't know why, but I just wanted to call that section Candy Cane Lane just now. Don't know if that's gonna
let's see what the chat thinks. Give us some feedback, guys. We want to talk with you.
Loving this right now. Cruz in cruise mode as he has settled in. Nice job from Cruz as Cletus is looking to bring it in with Finch and T-Mad also still out on the track looking to get their first real qualifying run, get the jitters out, get it going.
T-Mad with a really good set of times, though, at least somewhat consistent this early in his qualifying career. 34, 33, 32. That's exactly how you want to run a qualifier this early.
Yep.
It's careful and it's improving.
Absolutely. I like to, I hope Dan's not listening because he's going to call this bagging strategery, but I like to ease my way in like a gentleman when it comes to qualifying.
Shout out to Props Off, dropping a $5 super chat here on the Perspective Image YouTube channel,
thanks,
saying,
Props.
more fun than a grown man's allowed.
He gets a thumbs up from me for that, Jesse.
Yep, I'm going to throw one on there too. Love this guy. I'm a big fan of Props Off. Scooter FPV has been around for a long time, and he's got some unbelievable tribal knowledge he shares on his YouTube channel. He does the deepest dives into flight controller reviews.
Without a doubt, yeah.
So really important member of our community. Thanks for that support, Props Off.
Oh, wow. I got Dan. He's such a sweetheart. He wants to know if we want Starbucks.
Absolutely.
Yes, Dan, we do want Starbucks.
And Dan also just noticed that Greg's got an order in the chat as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
TMAD on R2.
Grande White Mocha Hot.
Thank you, Greg. Grande White Mocha Hot. You can surprise me, Danny. Whatever you want to get me, I will drink.
I think I'm going to jump on the Greg train and go for a Grande White Mocha Hot.
Double up that Mocha Hot?
Yeah. By the way, Greg, at some point during this event, we have got to somehow get a mobile camera right out that door right there and show off your epic trailer. God. It's like the highest quality production center I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah.
So awesome in there. And the people at home, everybody's a fan of Perspective Image. They want to see this epic project you undertook so many years ago. And now, for the first time, you know, Greg's usually got a spot in this room, but his production rig outside is incredible.
I went in and checked it out, Jesse, before we got going on the air today, and honestly, I was blown away by it. It's typical Greg.
I just want to hang out over there.
Me too. Yeah, I wish we could be there right now.
Yeah.
But you know what? We need to stay immersed in the atmosphere here, and
I'm going to make it my goal to visit between every qualifying round. I'm going to spend some time out in the production. Is that cool? I mean, can we just bring our friends?
Yeah.
We should make it one of the party zones, I think.
Agree.
He's trying to be like secluded
I
and
know.
like, have his freedom, but that's where the party is, when you build a place that nice.
Exactly. That's the best part. Greg's like, I did this to be alone. Oh, man. All right, so we're rolling right now pretty good. We got Finch, T-Mad, Cletus, FPV, and Cruz again on their back-to-back jack packs here. Cruz.
I really think that T-Mad's got better video than what you're seeing at home right now, because
he must.
I could never fly.
No.
When you go blind for 1, 2, 3.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Cruz crushing his times too. He was 30s last round. Now we're looking at 27.28, 25.43. And I really wish either we're not picking up times for Cletus. I think we're just not picking up times for Cletus.
No, I don't think we are either. But, you know, we have an amazing race op staff here, and I can promise you that Ted is working it out as we speak.
Oh, yeah.
Cruise 27.84.
Oh, yeah, no fear at all. There won't be. And you know, if there ever was an issue, it would be a rerun, which they would also have time for. With their
without
agenda.
doubt. Yeah, one of my Team Whoop Track teammates, Callisto, loves to run that diamond board, right? He's a huge diamond fan.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's light. It flies amazing. You know, but at 7 to 8 milliwatt output, it is just tough sometimes to get picked up.
Cruise 26.82.
Yeah, that is harsh. Well, Cruz just cemented himself in the top 6, so just that fast. We're just getting started here for Cruz. He's got 2 packs on the course, but it's a statement at this point. He's creep in front of the 5 fastest pilots from qualifying group number 1.
Yep.
T-Mad chilling at 8th, too. Not a bad accomplishment at all. We saw his smooth and careful improving flight just a moment ago.
Yeah, they're just getting going, Jesse. Wow, Cruz with a PB was at 80 point. It's hard to even see that now.
86.36.
Thanks, sir.
And fastest lap of 28.21. I saw another 28. Oh, there it is, 28.72.
Cletus FPV 62.32.
So, yeah.
Race over.
I picked him up on that last one. Maybe Ted dialed it in.
Next up, round 5, qual 5.
Cool.
All right. On to the 5th battery.
Cats on R2.
Oh, here comes Seg.
Camus on R6.
Seg's this awesome pilot. He comes to all the big events, and in addition to being a an awesome Tiny Whoop pilot and member of the community. He's also a very, very good Miss Pac-Man. There was one year where we brought a Miss Pac-Man arcade machine
Really?
to I.O., and I thought I was pretty good, but Seg just blew everyone away.
So that's the thing. Miss Pac-Man running?
Yeah, yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
I did not know that.
I mean, I've just bought an arcade machine and used to bring it around with me. We had it at Tiny Whoop headquarters, so we'd all play there, and then...
You just put it in your pocket?
No, well, you know, Multi-GP gives you a van to... I just would give... They give me a storage van. I could bring the entire Tiny Whoop headquarters out to I.O. back in the day.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I.O. Tiny Whoop Tent, honestly, is the place to be if you were out there in Muncie, Indiana. I would not miss it for the world, I can tell you that. Such a fun time at the Lady Luck.
Yeah, man, good times indeed. We have a blast out there. Yeah, Multi-GP I.O., biggest FPV event on planet Earth. They've already sold more tickets for this coming year than they sold in the entire sales period last year, so we're looking at a huge spike in pilots this year. If you're thinking about going to one of the big events as a mini quad pilot or as a Tiny Whoop pilot, Multi-GP.io is awesome event. Taking place probably, I can't remember if it's late June.
Usually, yeah, it has been the last couple seasons. Yep. Yeah, no, you were 100% correct on that one, Jesse. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and honestly, Multi-GP is our sanctioning sponsor here today for Whooptopia 2025, number 7, right? Lucky 7.
Yeah, shout out to Multi-GP, largest grassroots drone racing league and community in the world.
Absolutely. All right, so we're getting pilots in their chairs. We got, yeah, absolutely.
There's my man DDT.
Oh, DDT.
Now, if we listen closely, we'll be able to hear DDT scream his signature catchphrase right before he launches. He goes, DDT. Hold on. He's still goggles up, so he can't get in the air yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he joins. All right, we got Cats on the upper right, Colorado pilot, Seg the Miss Pac-Man master, and there's Jameis on the lower left, but also
RX loss.
RX loss
Oh,
issue.
That's not good. So he's either having his arm switch in the wrong position or he has taken out an ELRS chip, Jesse.
So a little bit of an advantage for Cats and Seg with tons of clean airspace, although they're right next to each other. Did you see that? Seg almost had contact there.
Yeah. So I had
they were on different parts of the course.
I had a personal request from Derpy Hooves that I no longer call it clean air. She would prefer virgin air.
Okay. All right. Just refreshing the chat here so I can see how many people liked the smash button. We're trying to beat our previous record, which was something like 124. And we're creeping our way up.
Remaining.
If you're hanging out in the chat, please hit the like.
Absolutely.
Help us push this stream out to all of our fans of FPV around the world this weekend for Whooptopia 2025.
Don't just
get
hit
the
that
word
like.
out.
Smash that like.
Like that smash.
Like that smash. Absolutely. All right, yeah, Jameis still down. I do not think it's a arm switch issue, Jesse. You would think he'd figure that out by now.
But look who's back. DDT's in the air flying HD0.
Absolutely.
Having a grand old time. He's one of my favorite Colorado pilots. How do you know it's DDT? I mean, he's got fans because I think it's all because of his, obviously he's one heck of a nice guy.
Yeah.
Big smiler, loves to have fun, wants to laugh with his friends. He's a bus driver in Denver, Colorado. And when he speaks, he hollers.
Oh, without a doubt. I actually, the first night at the Whoop-Hoss, right, him and Birds came in the next morning, and that's how I woke up, was the DDT.
Just hollering.
It was, yeah, and it was an immediate thing. Like, I just sat right up. I was like, okay, DDT's here.
The thing is, when you get a guy whose, like, signature move is having a little bit of a higher volume, and he's a guy that's that happy, that's a great combination,
100%.
It turns out.
100%, yeah.
Happy plus loud equals happier.
Yep.
Equals a good vibe.
Absolutely.
So he's just a fan favorite. There's Cat still in his seat with the, Bach Grinder hoodie right there. Ooh. Shout out Bach Grinder.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can get Bot up in this chat. Why isn't he watching right now?
Probably filming, editing, or streaming.
Kiz Bartlett says DDT needs to come to an FMV race. I missed that voice.
We're going to get him on the stream here, okay?
Seg 60.3.
We're going to be doing a lot more interviews tomorrow, but
I can't
I'll
wait.
try to squeeze him onto the stream today.
Can't wait.
Seg on R1.
Do we have? Oh, look,
Cats
a
on
microphone.
R2.
Ooh, look at that.
Camus
Does
on
this work?
R6.
I bet we
DDT
can
on
make it
R7.
work.
I'm sure it works. It wouldn't be here if it didn't work.
Absolutely.
So there's DDT on your screen, grabbing his whoop out of the crash gate. We'll try to bring him over here in just a minute.
We got Cats already ready to go. Look at that. He's like, I was born ready. Where are the rest of you guys?
Getting a little photo there.
Look at that. A lot of photo ops here at Whooptopia. Everybody's going around taking beautiful pictures, and we cannot appreciate that enough.
Speaking of photo ops, let's, what's up, Quad Doc? Thanks for stopping by.
Ooh.
You just missed Evan's qualifying round. We just finished that not too long ago. He did terrific. He's seated either first or second unofficially on the overall leaderboard after 1 of 5 qualifying group rounds. So what's up, Quad Doc?
Officially, unofficially?
Yes. Yes. If I didn't say that right, what I meant to say is officially, unofficially.
I honestly, I think it can go both ways.
Well, it can't officially be unofficial unless it is.
Officially.
I see Shoeface. I see Cats. I see Seg. Looks like these guys are on the block. There's DDT coming in at the last second. He knows his seat is taken, so he's headed back to a new spot. That's going to throw off his game.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, he had that look of, that's my seat.
Now DDT's on the far seat.
Arm your quads.
And we're going. Let's see if we can get 4 up right away. Shout out to Shoeface, spotting for Cats. As I say, I would need that.
Oh, I'm definitely going to need it. I mean, even though I know the track now, I'm still going to need a spotter.
Just having someone talk to me actually helps. Even if I've got the course memorized forever.
Oh, 100%. You know, at Dave and Buster's, the best I did was when I was flying with Daniel, and he was just taunting me the entire time. I flew amazing.
Nice. I used to fly with some of my friends, and I would just have them describe the course to me while I was flying, just because it calmed my brain.
Yeah.
I just couldn't even keep it together. The pressure of being in a big race was too much for me. But having somebody just describe a course I already understood made all the difference. That, and I started, like, before flight, stomping my feet and clapping my hands. You know, it's hard to hold your body still. It messes with your brain when you're going through a race course and pushing your limits, and your body is all but motionless.
Absolutely.
It's hard for my brain. I need to, like, get some physical energy and just, like, spend it all out and stomp and shake. And then the other trick I would always do, and I still recommend this to everybody, when you're flying at home, you tend to not put your goggles down until the last second, until you're by 1 second from flying. Then you come to a race, you put your goggles down, and sometimes you are chilling for a while. And I just say, even though it feels high stakes, I recommend keeping your goggles up until the last second. Simulate the kind of flight start your brain is used to.
Yep.
That was something that helped me more than I expected it to.
Without a doubt.
47.48.
Ooh, Jameis right
30
now.
seconds remaining.
Looking good, looking strong. Looks like he fixes RX loss issues.
It's a guy that knows the course.
Cats
There's his big split S.
91.53.
This is what Dan was calling the rising slalom, which I think is an okay name, guys. I'm going to be honest.
45.88.
There's the
10
cork into the
seconds
dive,
remaining.
hooking around the dive gate
Oh.
and rising up. He's going to try to reset on that gate so that he can work his way towards what we've been calling affectionately this high slalom
Finish
into
your
the
lap
drop
and then
ladder.
land.
I like drop ladder.
And now here's our little Emmelman.
I love
that
that you
middle
call
gate.
it an Immelman, by the way. You should call it an Immelman.
Camus 41.03.
It is an Emmelman.
I know, it is an
Please
Immelman.
land.
I hear reverse split S a lot, and it makes me cringe.
Oh, that's that's an oxymoron.
I know.
That's a misnomer at the very least.
That's an oxymoron.
I mean, yeah, that's just not how split S normally. If you think of it literally,
Yes.
like there's a part of an S that you could look at it and say goes up. I guess.
I had this argument.
Maybe some people draw their S's from the bottom up. Like start at the bottom left and draw a little backwards S, but forwards.
I don't know. Yeah. No, like I said, I had this this argument with Mako Reactra, calling it a reverse split S, and it's like, since 1914 it's been called an Immelman, and I think we should keep it that way.
You got the history on lock?
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. Well, there's some quads in the crash gate and one to finish. It's our buddy DDT.
You think he's got the battery this time?
Actually, no.
Yeah, tell me about that, because I wasn't here, obviously, but I remember sitting at home watching you on the stream, and everybody, right, just coaxing him, hoping he can get through and get his 2 in there.
You made it. I was wrong. I'm sorry I doubted you, DDT. I mean, in the early days of HD0, people weren't building the right kind of quads, and the power consumption was a problem, and come to a big race and struggle to make the laps.
Yeah, especially on a track like this. I mean, this track, although it's not a super huge space, but it plays out long. I think it does. It flies long. So
it's a very long track.
What are we doing? We're doing fastest 3 here today?
That's right.
Wow. I'm surprised they didn't stick with the fastest 2 on this one, but we'll see what happens when we get to finals and we start figuring out exactly how many laps we're going to be racing.
Yeah, I like fastest 3 if we've got the number of qualifiers that we have at Whooptopia.
Yeah.
If it was a lower number of qualifiers, I'd probably be swinging towards fastest 2, but they're giving a full-on 8 qualifiers here. I said it a minute ago, but it wasn't that long ago that 8 qualifiers is just unheard of, and you'd spend 14 hours at a drone race and get like 4 packs.
Oh, 100%. And honestly, that isn't a testament to AK and Ted and Dan, right? The entire race ops team here at Whooptopia, who have figured out how to rinse and repeat at a remarkable level.
Yeah. Yep. And it's been evolving over the years. In the beginning, it was a much more hardcore drill sergeant vibe.
Yep.
And since then, there's Vanadium. And there's Wookiee.
Yep. No, you don't need that.
And there's Butterfingers.
I can tell you, as a race director myself, when you start to work through it and you actually start, getting people on board with it, they honestly take responsibility for it themselves.
It's true. And, we've also found some other ways to manage pilots that just require more volunteers and less shouting.
Yep.
But hold on, I'm holding the phone because I believe that's Isley Quellet in the 3rd seat, our competition's youngest competitor.
Oh, wow.
And I think only female pilot at the event.
Oh, my goodness, you're right. I couldn't even see her because she's below everybody else.
And I mentioned this on the last live stream, but I went up to her and I was like, hey, I'm so excited you're racing, and I heard that this is your first drone race.
Wow.
And she was like, no, it's not. And I had just made that up and believed it in my mind. This is not her first drone race. Isley Q, upper left of your screen, and I am so excited to watch her fly.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
How
can you
old
imagine?
Is she? Oh, she dove right over that.
I'm not sure, but I mean, if this was her first race, I would be like, okay, this is a good one to pick.
We've got some other great pilots here too. Wookiee on the lower left of your screen is one of the owners of Neo's UV Creations, and he's here sponsoring a handful of pilots, including Butterfingers lower right of your screen. But let's not forget about Haven Gurkha Vanadium, who's always here at Whooptopia, and one of the fastest pilots out there. Going to be warming up for this pack, but this is like somebody that you're going to have a blast watching.
Oh, without a doubt.
Both Butterfingers and Vanadium are flying that quad we mentioned just a moment ago by our platinum sponsor, Newbie Drone. That is the Hummingbird V3.1 Race Spec Edition. An awesome BNF that has made BNFs cool again at these events, which have been dominated by custom aircraft and still are dominated by custom aircraft. But for the first time, there's a BNF that was actually made for professional racers. So thank you to our platinum sponsor, Newbie Drone out of California.
Absolutely.
San Diego, California, for putting that incredible BNF together. I made a review on it too and dove deep into it. It's such a cool little aircraft.
Yeah, I watched that. That was a great review.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you were 100% correct. I love that hashtag make BNFs cool again. But for the longest time, we really just didn't have an option like that. Happy Model had a few out there, some companies, but I think Newbie Drone really focused in on the right weight, right, and the right combination of motors. And it is a great drone and very fast. Too fast for me.
They took some risks, and it paid off. The biggest one was that they went for the first BNF to include magnet wire and in the place of motor wires with no PCB. So it decreases durability, and depending on how you fly, could have a big issue, but ended up to not be that big of a deal. For most pilots, the magnet wire doesn't get moved around much, and magnet wire is only a problem and weakens or rubs against itself and bridges to get out of, potentially blow an ESC or cause a tweaky motor. That's not happening with this aircraft, and So yeah, like you said, BNFs are actually somewhat back, at least more than they have been at any other Whooptopia, because of the race spec edition of the Hummingbird V3.1.
Agreed. And and it's not like custom builds, right? A lot of these fast boy pilots have not already, right, taken race wire and changed. I mean, Pickle Rick, great example. I mean, he race wires everything. I think he wired his home with race wire at this point.
Nice. And T-Dog's done it too. Nobody's done it more than Martian. Am I saying that? What is his name? Martian McFly. I'm pretty sure it is. A UK pilot. Have I got it right, chat? Holler at me. I know Kiz knows. Mystery, have I got it? I feel so awful that I'm even asking.
Yeah, why would Dogecat ever try to reduce weight on anything?
I heard he's flying one blade props this year.
Yeah, I did
save
too.
weight on that other blade. There's a couple of Neos, bros. Best part of having a drone racing team.
Absolutely.
Is someone to take the walk of shame with you. And there's Isley Cube.
Oh my goodness.
And her dad Cube.
This is too great. She's got to be like 7.
Yeah, I don't know. I should have asked. I don't know why I didn't. She's probably sick of people asking.
Probably. Yeah.
Martian McFly nailed it. Thanks, guys.
Love you, chat.
McStinky does it too. I love Chris. He's like one of my favorite guys over there.
Without a doubt. You know what Doge told me last night? He told me that he cut all the arrows off his frames, but was willing to glue them back on for me. In the front, of course, where it belongs.
I don't think he would ever glue them on in the front. I think you're making that up.
I've seen him draw them back on before.
All right. That doesn't affect it. I'm on board with that.
87.2% of statistics are made up.
Yes. I'm going to just go with yes.
55.5. Please land.
Check out Wookie's got his
Next up,
coach
round 5,
shirt
call
on.
8.
Oh my goodness.
That is
Esley Q on
awesome.
R1.
His Whoop coach shirt.
That is
on
too
R2.
great. I want one of those, Wookie.
Wookie on R6.
Oh, Colorado Skies and
Butterfingers
Colorado
on
Skies
R7.
Education, I believe, is the organization he works with, and there's fans from Colorado Skies watching on YouTube right now. Is that right, guys?
So I think this is
Oh,
Elsie's
hey.
mom that
Hi,
just
Elizabeth.
came in the chat. Yeah, I think she's 9. That is
Yeah,
that
I
is
see that.
incredible.
Starting on the tone in less than 5.
I'm really impressed, and she was really nice to speak to as well. Quite kind.
Mystery says he just confirmed. Doge told him the same thing.
All right. I guess that means it's for real then, no matter what.
He told me that he had something to show me, and I can only assume it's that.
Let's jump on board with Vanadium for a minute, because this is the pilot who had a little bit of a cautious first round, and now starting to get reckless.
Yeah.
Also, really want to see how Wookie does, because Wookie came into this race feeling pretty good.
He's smooth.
There's the rising slalom. And here's the cork into the dive for Wookie. Got a little traffic. Oh, and he turned left to turn right. Interesting.
The thing with an AK track, right, even though I did the grind last night, and I'm like, yes, I know this
40.7.
track, and it happened to me at Dave & Buster's on Thursday night, too. My fear is that I'll forget the, you know what I mean? It's like, when am I going to forget the track again?
Wookie
Yeah.
49.61.
Couldn't agree more. Pressure's on competitors,
60 seconds
especially if
remaining.
you don't have the
Butterfingers
Velocidrone stick time.
56.08.
But I bet most of these guys do.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Butterfingers definitely did, because he's got this track locked down. Oh. No, you got to go under that, Butterfingers. As I say, literally, come on, bro. There you go.
Good.
Go under
He's
it.
good.
He's got it now. Oh, that's too funny. I think I just announcer cursed him
Vanadium
over the bar.
38.04.
I mean, we're early in qualifying. If
Esley
we keep
Q71.1.
saying over and over how many mistakes, at
30
least I say,
seconds
how
remaining.
I would make.
Mm-hmm.
Butterfingers landing on the dive gate, but slipping through.
Oh, poor battery. Vanadium's
Look at
batteries are literally
42.48.
screaming. He's starting to settle in, though. So LZQ up there in the upper left-hand
10
corner
seconds
looking
remaining.
pretty strong. This is amazing, Jesse. Look at this girl go.
Vanadium 33.
Oh, and a
Nice.
smooth dive, and she carried the
She
right-hand
set,
corner
she's,
out.
yeah, she set up for the gate after the
She
dive.
did. Where did she
Watch
come
these
from?
other pilots aren't even doing that.
This is amazing.
Yeah, that's got to be a coaching, the result of some coaching.
Somebody
right there.
taught her how to pre-turn.
I wonder
yes. Yeah. You don't learn
was cute.
pre-turns in preschool.
Esley Q 52.56.
Sorry, that's
Please
just
land.
a joke. Elsie's mom.
Wookie
I know she's 9.
41.45. Please land.
Well, there it is. Those guys are donezo for a little bit.
Race
Taking a
over.
little break.
Oh, look at that. Did you see that?
Wookie shouts out
Yeah.
his shirt.
Shouts out the coach shirt. Love it.
Let's see. How's Isaac looking? Confident,
Yeah.
like always.
Yeah.
Walking over to the start gate there.
I know we're going to be talking about that young lady all weekend long. That is just too amazing.
All right. Well, we need to get some heat sheets up in here, or at least I should pull some up so we can see who's next.
Yeah, I know we've never worked together, Jesse, but I'm just going to let you in on a little secret.
Tell me your secrets.
Daniel does all the stat stuff.
Oh, well, you do some of it now. So
Do
that's
I?
not actually true, yeah.
Next up,
I do
round
I do
6,
what I can
ball
see on
1.
the screen. That's about it.
KBD on R1.
Well,
Horny
do
corn
better.
on
I'm just
R6.
kidding.
No, I
Shoe
love
face
it,
on
dude.
R7.
Do better.
Hey, speaking of Dan, where is that Starbucks?
Unicorn runs the pusher, and I'm sure Shoeface runs a regular drone, right? Like, you just get them, you know what I mean, to implement each other constantly.
So they just become one quad?
Correct. They just literally become one quad, like a Power Ranger sword.
Exactly. That happens. There's a reset for KBD. Parks right in front of a floodlight.
Oh my
A
goodness.
little bit disorienting.
I have to tell you too. I was at the Whoopos listening to you and Dan, and when Jeff got stuck, and I was laughing so hard.
What was the joke? I don't remember that.
Just the fact that like he escaped and you didn't see it. You were like,
Oh, yeah.
60 seconds
Suddenly he
remaining.
got out of there.
How did he get out of there? Oh, like KBD finally caught his groove right now. One of the race ops staff here today, doing double duty like
KBD 63.
Like
and I
every
usually
one of
do.
them.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
even gatekeepers in this race.
That's crazy.
64.71.
Yeah.
Shoeface going to turn back for the middle gate. There, he nailed it, but now he's got action from Hornycorn
Shoeface
right behind him.
77.19.
Hornycorn, does he have a low battery? Also struggling with his
him.
video
30
a bit.
seconds
Get him,
remaining.
Hornycorn. Wow.
Yeah, I'm just looking for this action between Shoeface and Hornycorn, who are still flying side by side now.
Absolutely. Yeah, Shoeface is a little bit behind Hornycorn, about a half a gate, but he is on him
10
and
seconds
looking to run him
remaining.
down.
Yep, and you can see Hornycorn on Shoeface's screen when, well, maybe when there's not a sharp turn. That was an awesome dive and exit for Shoeface. He was
Finish your
really
lap and
hooking
then
it.
land.
Did we get an answer from the chat about the candy cane lane?
No,
need
I
your help on
wasn't
that one.
looking.
I don't think we did.
But hold on. Candy Cane Lane is the
Shoeface 50.62.
high slop.
Please land.
Oh, there it is.
Hornycorn
That wasn't
Wow.
bad.
77.76.
Oh, that was Dave.
That was
land.
Dave. I'm so sorry I distracted you with candy canes.
Not at all. Not at all.
73.81.
Um,
Please land.
Also,
Race
too,
over.
by the way, guys, that was not face. That was hat brim.
Actually,
round 6, qual 2.
I mean,
I'm not allowing
it kind
that.
of depends what the
Hornycorn on
chat
R6.
says. We'll let the chat be the judge.
I think it was hat brim.
Who's watching?
I was watching it happen in person.
If no one
I
was
this
watching,
close.
it didn't happen. So I want to know what the chat says.
Is
Because
that
I know you got my back.
that whole thing where, like, you know, if you get face punched in the woods and no one's there to see it, it doesn't happen?
Exactly. Well, it's never happened before, so I'm not sure if it happened just now. We'll see what the chat says.
I don't think it did. All right, so we got KBD looking to sit down again. Look of determination on his face.
Zero saying that was a solid miss.
Yeah, I agree. That's my little brother Zero out there watching the stream. 100% solid miss. All brim, no face.
But he's got another chance. Let's root for him, you guys. He
I
could
love
probably
that.
pull it off this time. If you look at the block right there, he's the one behind. Hornycorn is the one in the back, a pusher with the upside down
Arm your
style frame.
quads.
Mm-hmm.
Starting
Rides
on
with
the
his
toe in
battery
less
on
than
top of
5.
the quad, toilet tank style.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right, we are launched.
Maybe that wasn't him.
I mean, I liked this track already, but it's honestly starting to grow on me at this point.
I love it. I love our perspective from the commentator booth is awesome.
Absolutely. It's hard for me to, because how beautiful this track is, and, you know, I like to look up sometimes, especially with UDL, but I'm even doing it, I find now with the 65 open class here, just kind of watching line of sight. Oh, as I line of sight announcer curse both of them on that element.
Yeah, but KBD's doing great. He's still out in front of Hornycorn and Shoeface.
Oh, yeah. He's got all the virgin air.
Shoeface trying to get up on Hornycorn right now. There's a bobble on the corkscrew setting up for his dive gate. Going to give him a little more spacing. I think this is qualifying battery number 3 of 8 for these guys.
I love the format, as you know, because you were there. We have kind of, taken it. I would say it's 99% similar in how we run our qualifying battery packs, but just keeping these guys warm, right, and not allowing them to get cold with that 18-minute wait in between packs. I think it keeps them engaged, and pilots seem to just really love it.
Sure. Yeah, it makes them come into the next battery slightly colder than they would have, but to get 2 back-to-back is definitely better for everybody. We do it because it's better for the event.
Yes.
But I think it's better for the pilots as well.
I think it's better for me as a pilot, so I mean, I can only assume, right, that everybody thinks like me.
Exactly.
It's Jesse. Big grin from Jesse Perkins on that.
KBD 50.58.
All right, KBD's looking like he's locking in a little bit here. Hornycorn definitely locked in, and Jesse, I'm just going to give you a little reminder here, right? Hornycorn's probably coming
10
for you.
seconds remaining.
I don't think so.
You don't think he's coming again?
I don't think he will.
Taking a pack off, right, and then letting you, right, relax for a second, I think was a good move on his part. He still missed, but
Finish your lap and then
definitely
land.
sneaky.
Well, let's see what happens right now.
60.71.
Yep, he's
Yeah, no,
Please
he's
land.
coming. Trust me. If he didn't go to the crash gate, he's coming.
Oh, he's landing on the crash
He's
gate.
landing on top of it. Yeah, that means he can still fly. I don't trust him.
It's true.
KBD.
I mean, let's see. He's goggles up right now.
Is he?
70.23. Please land.
I think he's stuck on top of the crash gates. I like that.
No, he's not.
He's just trying to lull us into a false sense of confidence at this point. As KVD is still out on the track looking to finish up his run, and we are going to rinse and repeat for the next heat here at Whooptopia 2025. What a gorgeous day today, Jesse, as well.
KBD 68.
Yeah, and here we are in the cave. I'm just kidding.
Exactly. It's so nice outside, and here we are.
Next up, round
Well,
6,
let's say a quick
qual
thank you to some of our sponsors while we have a little bit of a break here, setting up for our next couple of pilots. Starting with, I mean, let's just talk about only our platinum sponsors.
Agreed.
All right. Thank you so much, platinum sponsors, and I'm talking about you. HD0, Newbie Drone, GemFan Hobby, Pyro Drone, Emacs, Tiny Whoop, and Perspective Image, the channel you're on right now. By the way, how are we doing for likes right now?
Where are we at?
I'm going to do a little refresh so I know I got these numbers right.
Oh, we got Rab in the chat. What's up, Rab?
Oh, my goodness. Rab, how you doing, man? We were just saying that this race has so many big names, and you're one of the big ones that's not here.
Mm-hmm. I wish he was.
You should be, dude. In fact, if you fly down immediately, I'll bend the rules and throw you in elite class, Rab.
Quad Dog says that face punches with today's Whoops is borderline assault battery.
It is, yeah. I mean, that was like the big thing. Back when Tiny Whoops were brushed motors and, extremely slow, it was never a big deal. Brushless motors, when they touch your skin, they don't stop like brushed motors. No. They go faster and harder. They put all of the possible power they can into spinning that prop back up to where it's supposed to be.
Yep. Dougie Kling in the stream saying, "What's up, guys?"
Hey, what up, Doug?
Doug, the championships, Jesse, in the ESP space of the world, especially considering that the pilots can't actually hear us, right, at Whooptopia.
But proof of the curse.
Yeah, it's still real. That's what I'm saying, guys. If you didn't know that out there, it's still real. That's what I'm saying, guys. If you didn't know that out there in Streamland, they do not hear us in the pilot area, but that does prove that the announcer's curse is real.
Yeah, that's one thing that this event does different than a lot of other events. They make certain that the pilots on the pilot chairs are pretty far away, and unless I'm like really raising my voice, they're probably not going to hear me.
No
it
way.
has still happened that I start hollering about someone, and then they go on tilt.
We all reserve the right to get excited. Ooh, T-Mad looking smooth, looking strong right now.
Yeah, I love T-Mad. He's an awesome pilot.
Immelman, Mako.
Finch 42.44. Please land. TMAD.
I might just call that the Mako reactorate, Immelman.
Hendrix in the chat is still flying brushed silverware whoops. That is so old school. But yeah, tried and true, man. That's an awesome recipe.
I still have my brushed whoops. Remember, I've shown you pictures of them before.
Oh, yeah.
My 2016 rigs.
Yeah, same.
Cletus FPV
Do you have the original
47.03.
Inductrix board on
Please
yours, though,
land.
or is it the Inductrix FPV that you developed with the Horizon Hobby board?
I didn't develop it with them, but no, I've got a bunch of the original ones. I've got the first Tiny Whip ever, and like I think 6 after it. They were all on the original.
Yeah, the OG Inductrix.
Before Inductrix FPV, which is, you know, really similar.
You didn't develop that with them? I thought you worked with Horizon on that Inductrix
Ray
FPV.
Silver.
Nope.
They just put
Nope.
you on the website?
They put a little history blurb on the website,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we didn't end up working together on it. And it ended up being the best thing that ever happened to Tiny Whip, though, because right at the point where the demand for Tiny Whip was going way up, a bind and fly showed up.
Yep.
And it was a bind and fly that definitely deserved upgrades. The canopy alone was, I think, 3 grams or something. Remember the yellow thing with
Yeah.
the button in the middle?
Yeah.
Because they were really prioritizing durability and looks.
Yeah.
So we instantly just developed
Next up, round
a
6,
camera
qual
mount
4.
that held all of the
Finch
exact
on
same
R1.
hardware. You could spend $3
TMAD on
and
R2.
shave over 2 grams
Cletus
and fly a
FPV on
completely
R6.
different aircraft. It was awesome.
Cruise
Without
on
doubt.
R7.
So
Yeah.
there's just tons and tons of upgrades for it, and all of a sudden
Arm your
everybody in the
quads.
world owned an Inductrix
Starting on the
FPV and
tone in
wanted to
less than
upgrade it.
5.
It
Yep.
changed everything for our
It did.
community.
It changed the game without a doubt. That and you throw some good micromotor warehouse motors on there. Get
Yeah,
a-
that's
get a
what
little more
happened
KV.
next.
Yep. Speaking of that, I miss Benedict so much.
Me too. Me too. Someone brought him up at the last event I was talking on.
Oh, a little bit of a bobble there.
I thought I saw contact for a minute.
Yeah, contact with a gate maybe.
This is a fun heat.
Is T-Mad flying
Between
mad right now?
Finch, T-Mad, Cruz, even Cletus, these guys are like, there's not an obvious separation
No.
here with these 4 pilots.
It's a great heat. I always tell people that don't drive
Cruise
angry, don't fly angry.
28.12. TMAD 28.75.
My little brother B-Rad is an angry flyer. I can definitely tell you that. AKA Tilted
Finch
FPV.
38.74.
You've met him at
Yeah.
Northeast Champs. Great pilot, very, very talented, but an angry flyer.
Yeah, there's a couple of angry pilots around.
Cletus FPV 52.07.
Yeah,
60
T-Mad on the
seconds
screen
remaining.
has flown at both Tiny Whip Opens, 2023 and 24.
Cruise
Oh, T-Mad goes
34.01.
down hard. Wow.
TMAD
Both years he finished in the
32.93.
highest class, S-tier class, in 13th place, which is an incredible accomplishment. He's been in Race Gal, all 3 Race Gals,
I've got to get out to that,
and
you know.
2
Finch
I Gals. Yeah, same.
38.27.
We talked about that, Jesse, and I think I've made the decision that I am going to figure out a way to make my
30
way to
seconds remaining.
TWO. I want to be there with you guys and experience it at least
Oh
once.
yeah, you've got to. You've got to. Usually flies at home with the Sioux Nation Quad Racers.
TMAD
Wants to thank his roommates for
34.6.
putting up with the noise.
Cruise
That's his
47.31.
sponsor. His roommates who
Cletus
tolerate
FPV
the noise.
47.19. 10 seconds remaining.
Mr. E with a shout out for Mr. Hawk as well, the doctor. Yeah, he did do great streams, Mr. E. I miss those streams. Just him with a cup of coffee on his back deck.
Finch 38.62.
I missed
Please
those
land.
streams.
Finish your lap and then land.
Ooh, Cletus right now looks like he's starting to
TMAD
lock in.
29.43.
Yeah, T-Mad
Please
was
land.
just, honestly, he was hugging poles on those ladders on that one. I think he's starting to dial.
Nice. Yeah, he's good, man. And a really good guy. Really fun to hang out with. He was chilling at Whoop House last night.
Absolutely. You know, I thought that that dive was going to be a lot harder, and honestly, it looks huge.
It's a little bigger this year. Yeah, the dive is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit higher off the ground.
Yep.
And it's got that
Cletus
toilet
FPV
bowl
54.32.
or that sort of funnel
Please
feature
land.
on top. So if you crash on the edge, it kind of funnels you in for
Race
the most
over.
part.
So there's no more getting stuck.
Next
Yeah,
up,
I
round
love
6
that.
qualified.
Always innovating here, you know.
Seg on R1.
Yeah, it's a really good move.
Cats on R2.
All right.
Jamis on R6. DDT on R7.
DDT.
Yeah, Seg coming up in this next heat works at Boeing, and he actually teaches a class at Boeing for all of his colleagues for how to build and fly FPV drones. Gets about 50 participants.
Wow.
He runs Tiny Whip races in Virginia as part of the local chapter's racing crew as well.
That's amazing. Yeah, shout out to him for all that hard work. Yeah, we've confiscated that from Hornycorn.
That's my line of sight whoop. Yeah.
I thought that was the horny corn one.
Got a little line of sight whoop here.
It would have been funny if it was, though. Yeah, you're not getting that back, Dave.
Yeah, if I just kept it.
Yeah. I honestly think, I've said this many times before, I think you should keep all whoops that people try to face punch you with, in my opinion.
They would quit. The problem is they would quit trying.
Correct. So you want them to keep going.
Oh, yeah, I invite it.
I know you do. You secretly like it.
I invite it. It's a challenge that I put forward to the community. There's our man, DDT. Love him on the lower right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's so good. He said he wants to, he flies with the whole Full Send crew. Full Send was an organization that was in Denver and no longer with us, but for a while hosted more Tiny Whoop races with the help of Hornycorn than any other club, 3 per week for a really long time.
That's a lot, too.
That's where T-Dog was born.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't have to tell you that. Running 3 races a week is a big ask.
Oh, man. It's got to be your full-time job.
Yeah, I did 1 a week for about 2 seasons, and I think it may have broke my brain.
Yeah, it's rough.
60 seconds
but it's
remaining.
fun.
It is.
It's so rewarding.
DDT is looking pretty good right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing, Jesse.
58.27.
He's got it. Yeah, but I mean, we want to get in those 3 laps eventually, so it's possible right now.
I believe it's possible. He's starting to dial in a little bit. Does he have the battery for it? That was my only concern.
38.02.
Especially on HD0.
Jameis is kind of crushing on the lower left, too, and I don't think I've ever seen him fly. He's been a participant in Race Gal 3 different times. He always placed really well. The original Race Gal, he was 146th place, which I think was out of something like 600 maybe.
Yep.
Race Gal 2, he got 39th, and Race Gal 3 got 41st, which is actually a way bigger accomplishment given the number of participants.
100%, yeah. And I don't have to tell you, a lot of those Race Gal tracks get nutty. I know they're short and small, but they are not without a challenge.
57.99.
Oh, not at all. You can find him on JMAUS13
Finish your lap and then land.
on YouTube. Anybody who wants to watch him, I'm going to subscribe to him right now.
I love that you collected all that data. That is so awesome. Okay, Jameis.
Yeah, he's good. He's good, but this isn't his first rodeo.
I just love. I'm sorry. The more I watch this track, the more I fall in love with the stick deflections. That is such a huge thing that I don't think a lot of track designers understand. Is that you need to be able to hold right till the energy is spilled and then stick deflect. And most guys will just they just don't put that deflection in the right spot.
Are you saying this course caters to that?
All AK courses cater usually to a balanced right-left, and a stick deflection is usually something that he is looking for at the right point at the right time.
DDT on R7.
That's awesome. I love these guys. Well, let's send him back up again as we work our way through qualifying group number 2 of 5 at Whooptopia 2025. I almost think we have time to rattle off our diamond sponsors. Am I crazy, Greg?
No.
I want to say thanks to all our diamond sponsors. And yes, I'm talking to you, Happy Model, Foxier, Vifly, Rectco, Neo's UV Creations, Fractal Engineering, Beta FPV, HQ Prop, Velocidrone, Team Whooptrek, VCI, Radiomaster, and Custom FPV. Thank you so much, Diamond Level sponsors.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. This does not happen without sponsorship help, and we could not be happier to have all of these Diamond Level sponsors, Jesse.
And everybody shows up for Whooptopia. I mean, the list is massive. This sheet we've got in front of us used to be much shorter, ladies and gentlemen.
Greg just keeps adding to it.
Well, I mean, more and more people recognize the importance of Whooptopia every year. It will always be the big race.
Agreed.
So the sponsors know if they're going to do just one, they want to do it. And plenty of these sponsors are not even businesses.
Yep.
They're just clubs or groups that want to give enough prizes that it ends up being a sponsorship, proper sponsorship.
Oh, 100%. I mean, that's really the reason why Team Whooptrek, pulled out their pocketbook and decided to give back to this event, because it's something that we have always been happy to participate in. And we love it.
That's awesome. 31.72.
Well, let's see. Jameis on track to beat his current personal best. If he can pull out 2 more laps like his first, Again, this is his third Whooptopia, and he has been in the elite class at every other Whooptopia he's been to. Just looking at the field, I'd be surprised if he made it to elite, but he is fast. I mean, he's just got to knock some serious time off those single laps. And I'm kind of curious because he's about to come around right now.
We talking about Jameis?
Yeah, Jameis coming around right now. Let's see what we can get. Okay, 33, so a little bit slower. He could still, I believe he actually will, beat his current personal best that has him at 12th overall.
Let's find out.
In our 32 pilots that have been on the course so far.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Jesse. I mean, he's an amazing pilot, and he's crushing it right now, but
30 seconds
Elite's
remaining.
dirty this year. It's just going to be
Yeah.
a knockdown, drag-out knife fight there in Elite class.
If I had to guess, I would say this is his first Whooptopia, not in elite class, but
There's going to be a lot of pilots in that position.
we shall see. Yeah, I know. And a bunch of pilots who are having their first time in elite class.
Absolutely.
10
So
seconds
Jameis
remaining.
did improve on his personal best by, I want to say, 8 seconds,
Close
stacking
to it,
those
yep.
30 to 33 second laps. Moves him from 12th overall on the leaderboard to a 10th place
Finish your
unofficially.
lap and then land.
Officially, unofficially.
And Seg. Well, let's just see. I haven't seen how this lap has been going, so I don't really know what's about to happen here. But I'm feeling good
Seg
about it.
41.08.
And we should feel
Please
good.
land.
He just shaved off 20 seconds and went from 19th to 16th.
That's an amazing shave right there. Good PB from Seg.
Means he's right on the bubble and officially in elite class right now.
Agreed.
49.07.
Yeah.
Please
Just kidding,
race
guys.
over.
There's a lot of racing left to do.
It's
Next
just
up,
Group
round 6,
2.
qual 7.
Yep.
Esley Q on R1.
See what's going on. Oh, Philiblastus says, what's up, Jesse?
Numbers on R7.
What's up, Philiblasta? Is your chat more recent than mine or
I
something?
don't know.
I think I need to refresh. I need to refresh this window. Philibuster, what's going on? You know, we chilled out in a meeting the other day and didn't even get to say what's up. I felt like we should at least have more of an introduction to hang out. I miss you, Phil. I hope you're good.
I love Phil, honestly. He is a workhorse for multi-GP. This guy is so dedicated and, honestly puts a lot of time and effort into his volunteering.
Oh, yeah. He's a real one.
Oh, the chat is getting nutty right now.
No. See, Bumper is doing the DDT call. Because for those of you that don't know, when DDT flies, I haven't heard him do it here.
I haven't heard it yet either.
Maybe I'll talk to him, but he goes, DDT. He screams it. Like, it almost sounds like DDT. It sounds like a fanfare.
Yeah.
It's an announcement that he's about to fly. It hypes him up and also lets something out.
Oh, we've got our favorite young lady coming back up here. Elsa Q.
Isley
Q, sorry. Isley.
I got corrected. That's the only reason I say anything.
No, listen, if you've been corrected, I need to be corrected.
I mean, we're talking about her in front of her mother.
It's true. I made that mistake with T-Dog's mom once.
What did you call T-Dog?
Doge Cat. I don't think she liked it.
Oh.
He did tell me that was his favorite singer. Doja Cat.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know why you would think I would make these things up.
All right.
So Isley Q.
That's right. And it's if you forget, just read it.
You're right. Just actually phonetically sound it out. Butterfingers.
Yeah, Butterfingers is crushing right now.
Absolutely.
I want to just have a look. Like, is Butterfingers faster than Wookie? Because Wookie's the coach around here, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, sometimes the student does surpass the teacher, Jesse.
The student becomes a teacher.
The master. Yeah, so Butterfingers was Wookie's Padawan? Is that what you're saying?
Is.
Oof.
One of the Neo's UV Creations boys.
Well.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, me too. Dan just stopping by to say how impressed he is how solid Isley's.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy skills. Yeah, so I think one of the reasons that DDT's not shouting out his normal takeoff call sign is that I think he's just been having trouble with, getting set up in gear. Like, every time I look over, everybody's already launched, and he's standing up again, walking back to the...
Well, it's chicken or the egg. I mean, you could say that he's having trouble because he's not doing his signature call sign.
Oh, my goodness. You might be right.
30 seconds remaining.
Just an idea. There's Wookie once again. Still learning. Was that contact? I couldn't tell. I think I heard and saw contact, but I'm not sure.
Contact with
Wookie's
gate.
still getting to know the... oh, that's probably what it was. Wookie's still getting to know the course. I'm waiting for him to like feel
10
really
seconds
comfortable,
remaining.
always know what's next, so he can really let that
Vanadium
Wookiee out.
35.25.
Absolutely. I want to do a Wookiee scream right now, but I'm going to let my voice warm up a little bit further.
I mean, he got across the line. He gets another lap on the course, so this is actually awesome for Wookiee. He just followed a 70 with a 42. He just needs to stay. Look,
Awesome for
he needs to
Wookiee,
not get lost.
but not awesome for his battery. Look at that thing.
68.53.
Okay.
Please land.
Just ride it to the ground.
Yeah. Ride or die, that thing. Let's go, Wookiee. Oh!
You could tell he wants to go fast.
He does.
He really wants to go fast.
He wants to go fast. Love you, Mike.
Vanadium 42.31.
He's going to get me with that all day, isn't he?
We're going to let him. Vanadium, I should have watched a little more closely that round. I would have expected him to have a higher position than 14th at this stage. He must
I was
be having
watching.
a little bit of a rough time.
Race
What
over.
happened?
Bobbly bob bobs. All over the place.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, he's having a hard time locking in. I don't know why yet, because he is such an amazing pilot. Team Weebly pilot as well as one of the Arizona crew. It might honestly just be he's been doing a lot of traveling lately for work. They sent him out there, and so
Next
he
up,
got
round
back
6,
so
call
late.
8.
It's possible his
Esley
body
Q
just
on
has not
R1.
adjusted yet, but it will.
Vanadium on R2.
I have faith.
Okay. So he
Wookiee on
rolled in pretty
R6.
late.
Butterfingers
Yeah,
on
he
R7.
literally showed up to Dave and Buster's like 20 minutes after we
Oh,
started.
I see.
Oh yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been a hardcore participant in the iGal Race Gal scene. He's been through all 3 Race Gals and 3 of the iGals, and he most recently placed 572nd on iGal 4 out of 1,700 participants.
1,700. That's
But-
the real stuff right there.
But it probably means that he started and then didn't continue. 2024, he was 15th in Elite. 2023 hobby is 16th place.
That's
How
what
does
I'm
that
talking
make
about.
sense?
No.
2022 he was 6th in Elite.
Correct.
I don't think this information is all correct, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's correct. It's just he's not sandbagging either. I don't know if he's having gear issues. I'm telling you, this is like this at Dave and Buster's as well.
No, he did not go from Elite.
Arm your
4th in
claws.
Elite, then 6th in
Starting
Elite,
on
then
the tone in
16th
less
in
than 5.
Hobbyist,
What did it say last year?
and then 15th in Elite.
What did it say last year?
Last year, 15th in Elite.
That I might believe. Definitely the 4th place I'm not sure about.
I do. Back then, absolutely. Yeah, for his first, that would have been 2019. 4th place in Elite wasn't what it would be today to be 4th in Elite. Let's just say that.
Yep.
But he had the skills then. So Vanadium, we're gonna watch you now, because yeah, you are not flying like somebody who should be in 4th place.
Oh,
and
did
did
you
you
hear that?
Yeah. A clock as
was
he talks into it.
Wow. That is insane.
Yeah, he's pushing way hard. I want to see him like have a slightly more controlled early qualifying
Yeah.
round.
Yeah,
But maybe he knows he's got it. Maybe I need to just watch the man work.
I don't think he has another speed, Jesse. That's the issue here. So, you know, when you're crashing, right, it's going to go hard.
That may be true, but
47.57.
I bet he's got another speed. I bet he's got a controlled speed, but he just sees the board and
60 seconds
wants
remaining.
it now, wants it early in the game.
Butterfingers 56.
Earlier than he should.
I'm going to slide up to the upper left with Isley Q there as she is looking to grind through here. Oh, I announcer curse her immediately in that drop ladder section.
Vanadium 32.76.
Good recovery from her, though, as she gets into that Mako Reactra implement. And I announcer curse her again. Okay, let's go bottom left with Wookiee right now instead. He's looking like he's dialing in. Ooh, there it is. AK Connect, implement up, and
30
through.
seconds
Nice,
remaining.
Wookiee.
Esley Q
It's looking like it could be a
79.36.
strong lap for Vanadium.
Look at
It's not. He didn't start with a strong one with 37, but here's the high 32, and we're going to bring in a 26.12. So he makes a 3-place improvement and proves that he could be sub 80 seconds.
Yes.
But he's chilling
10
at 96
seconds
right
remaining.
now. So we're going to watch Vanadium. Based on that last lap, I think we're going to watch Vanadium shave, 15 seconds off his overall 3-lap time. And that,
Finish your
that's
lap
going to
and
put
then
him
land.
at the end of 5 rounds of qualifying. That's probably going to put him, I'm going to make this prediction. Check with me later, chat.
Yep.
Probably right around the bubble of Elite.
So you believe you're-
So here's my prediction for if I need him. First, he's going to shave 96 seconds down to 80 seconds. Then he's going to ride the bubble of elite when it comes to the into qualifying round number 5. Let's just watch and see how close I am. I could be way off. I want to know what people in the chat say. Dr. Ride is in the chat, and I want to say,
oh, I miss him so much.
You should be here,
Yes.
Dr. Ride.
Why aren't you here? I need you, Ride. He's missing you guys.
He wants to see the current standings. We'll get that to you in just a sec, Dr. Ride. But dude, you're not that far away, and we know it's too late for you to join the racing at Whooptopia, but we need you at the Whoop House tonight.
Come on.
You have to just show up, dude.
Just get in your car and ride.
Get in your car and Dr. Ride your
Dr.
you-know-what over here, and then take a selfie with every single one of these pilots. Do it for me, and have a look at this unofficial not final, but overall leaderboard from everybody who's got times on it today. Right now, heads up is the TQ in front of Tweech, Caceres, Mr. Man, and Chetmack for your top
Next
5.
up, round 7,
Yep,
qual
that is
1.
awesome. Here comes round 7.
on R1.
And
What a great
we're going to
picture,
send him in a
KBD.
minute. Thank you for that
on R2.
quick glance at the leaderboard.
On R6.
I see
Face on
Seg
R7.
currently on the bubble in 16th place. Zotek riding 19th. So, yeah, T-Mad at 8th, and we're going to watch him crawl higher, too. The thing that's interesting is there's a lot of fast guys in the 4th round of qualifying.
Bagzilla, this is not a fresh bred track. This is an AK track, an anonymous AK track at that.
Starting on the toe in less than
But
5.
yeah, it's definitely not the easiest. I will agree with you on that one. So I'm going to give you half points for that statement.
I like that. I like that.
I used to be a teacher.
What did you teach?
I taught refrigeration engineering
Oh, all right.
at Eastern Maine.
That is awesome. Well, what can you draw? What parallels can you draw between refrigeration engineering and micro drone racing?
I mean, not a lot, other than the general STEM stuff. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I think I find my electrical engineering background, I think, is a bit more applicable to what we do here.
I would think so. I was just making a joke.
It's all good, man. Sometimes I like to serious up your jokes, and sometimes, you serious up mine.
Okay, I'm down. Let the games begin. All right, Hornycorn and Shoeface have got to lock down 3 laps. So we're getting ready to bring Shoeface across in just a minute. He's going to finish out 1 lap, and it's going to be with plenty of time to spare. 50 seconds. He can easily crank out 2 more of those and get that 80 number off his screen. And to do that, all you got to do is get 3 laps on the course.
I have this weird feeling that Hornycorn is willing to bail on his last battery to come after you.
He doesn't have the guts. I'm going to go out on a limb and
He
say
doesn't
that
have the guts.
He's done for the day.
KBD 75.84.
You don't got the cojones to come after me.
He's done for the day. Shoeface, what happened? Shoeface slowed it down just a little bit, but he's going to make it back up into this.
Yeah, beautiful HD0 feed from him, though.
Okay, it's still looking good for Shoeface time-wise. I think he can still get these 3 laps with ease.
Oh, my goodness. I can't wait till they get HD0 down to 17 grams, right? An easy 17. I know Doge can do it, but that's because he shaves 3/4 of the frame off. But I want an easy 17 from an HD0 board.
To be honest, just 1 second ago, we were all saying, give me a 20 gram.
I know.
And it's here. Here. You can fly an HD0 quad that's under 20 grams, the exact same performance that we flew for 7 years without complaining, and have a blast. And, it's extremely competitive. And that's the reason we see a lot more HD happening at races like Whooptopia.
I still think he's coming for it. I feel like I want to protect you, like a stop short thing. You know what I mean?
You guys, both of our heroes are about to get times on the board and say goodbye to that 80 number on their screen.
Absolutely.
Let's watch it happen right now for Shoeface. Ba-boom. 21st.
Let's go, Hornycorn.
All right, dude. Nice flying.
Let's go, Davey. Candy cane lane. Here we go.
I'm going to bring him around.
Drop ladder time. He's got this, Jesse. And through.
If he's got, he's got it.
Yes.
And 24th.
Nice job, Dave.
Right behind KBD.
I'm watching him, though. I don't trust him.
Oh, he parked it. He parked it at the park. He doesn't have the guts. He's not coming back. I missed your joke, Mystery, but I'm trying to figure it out by looking through the chat. All right, I give up. Bagzilla, loving the chat. I voted for it not knowing who created it. Yeah, same. Fresh Bread saying people running high KV like over 30K is going to be an issue this weekend. We're going to see that come into play for sure.
I agree.
But not in any way that it's going to have a major effect on the event. You know what I mean? I think Fresh Bread's onto something because I think a lot of the 30 kV motors that are here are actually higher than 30 kV motors in the first place.
Yeah.
Next
And
up,
you know,
round
this
7,
trend
qual 2.
towards
KBD on R1.
there are
Horny corn on R6.
a bunch of inefficient
Shoeface on
motors
R7.
in the market right now.
Agreed.
And a lot of them become even less efficient when you crank it to a high KV, and then even less efficient if the KV is secretly even higher than that. And the result of that on Tiny culture is shorter races.
on the tone
You know,
Shorter races and
standard
more heat.
used to be 2 minutes, like we're flying 2-minute heats here. But nowadays, a lot of places, it's more like you need to be able to finish your laps in 90 seconds because the motors don't have the efficiency to give you the power they're outputting for the full 2 minutes anymore.
I tell people, you know, and it's actually in my rule book for Northeast Champs, that you need to be able to fly for a minute and a half to compete at this race.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a, if you ask me, the reason for that change is a little bit of a step backwards due to less efficient motors sort of flooding the market.
Yep. And a lot of people also don't realize, you know, how the race directors and race coordinators decide how many laps are going to be for each class in the finals. You know, I particularly do it the same way that this race ops staff does, which is we look at a class and we say, what can the 16 guy do in a minute and a half? And that determines how many laps you're going to fly in the finals.
Exactly. But I think that's how it should be.
Absolutely.
That way everybody can fly whatever they want.
Yep.
And nobody, you know, nobody's got to be limited by their gear.
Yep. But if you can't do a minute and a half, right? You can't play.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. There has to be a line, I suppose. But I like that it's as open as it is. Let's just say that.
Absolutely. Oh, KBD looking to lock in right now in 23rd position. He goes through Candy Cane Lane, looking to line up that drop ladder section. Oh, I announcer cursed him
if
all.
If KBD can keep it together and stay on his flow for 3 laps, he's going to make a major change to his position on the leaderboard. In fact, he's going to make one this round either way.
52.28.
Get in there, KBD.
Well, we'll see. I don't think so. It depends how this goes. But see there, once again, a little bit of a stall in midair, turning right to turn left.
He got confused, that's why.
47.5. 10 seconds remaining. Shoeface 56.76.
I mean, he's a member of the race ops staff here, and he still gets confused on 8K tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Finish your lap
He
and
practices
then
all the time.
Correct. That's how brutal this is, folks. I love it, dude. There it is again. Why do you hate me? He's probably asking himself that right now.
Did he make it through the gate?
I don't know.
He thinks he did, but he's pounding that top gate anyway.
I don't know. I think his own staff is going to DVR review him. Come on, KBD. Get it together, buddy. No, his battery really hates him right now. Where are we at active? Oh, we bounced back up to 3.24.
KBD 57.74. Please land.
Well, looks like someone in the chat saying that
Horny corn
KBD.
50.34.
Whoa! He went for it.
KBD went for it. Did he
no,
skip
not
off the
KBD.
top?
It was horny corn.
Was that the corn?
That was the corn of the horn.
Did he just skip off the top of your head?
I'm not sure what happened.
He didn't. No, he didn't hit your head.
There he is.
He hit the top of your microphone, your earphones.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't quite tell. We'll have to play it back.
Yeah, Greg, I'd like to see a DVR review on that attempted face punch.
Hey, you're right over there.
You're over there, Dave. Nice try, buddy.
Yeah, almost.
Maybe next time.
Don't give up. Don't give up. He's going to get this, guys, especially if enough fans are rooting for him.
Oh, buddy.
Race over. Next up, round 7, qual 3.
Oh.
Finch on R1. TMAD on R2.
they're cutting up on KVD now for not knowing the
R7.
Yeah, I mean,
love the
that's
chat.
one thing I was going to say. There may be like a review. I don't think it's ever going to actually matter because he's going to improve on that time. But
Yep.
two things. That one last time maybe didn't count, depending if what Fresh Bread said is true. And another thing, somebody let him know. So somebody give him a spotter so he can get
Starting
it
on the
straight.
tone in
Absolutely.
less than 5.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Looks like Cletus. Who else we got? Oh, T-Mad, Finch, and Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz with his goggles up. Looking
no,
around.
No. All right, T-Mad is mad. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he is flying angry. I said that earlier. He's just, I had this suspicion in my mind that he was an angry flyer. Is it the name?
He's just like flying frenzied
Yeah.
right now. Can you
Cletus
see
FPV
all this?
21.28.
That's what I mean by angry
This is
flying.
hardcore right and left rolls happening. All these corrections. I bet both of his thumbs are just
TMAD
tweaking right
Oh,
and
yeah.
left.
His poor gimbals.
Pulls off a 30-second time, so he's done faster than
Woo.
that. This is not his fastest lap by any means.
Finch 38.6.
You know, I had this, you remember, I don't know if you remember
Same
from
with
last
Cruz.
year. I had this thing with Dawson, right? Rec. Where I think Rec was an angry flyer, and you can see it in those sticks, just bounce, 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 bounce. I'd like to
like-
see them smooth it up.
60 seconds
I
remaining.
always want to smooth it up. That's got to be a false read for
Cletus
Cletus.
FPV
Agreed.
36.1.
Oh, Cruz is back up though, as he
28.85.
finally got himself going here.
Cruise 40.71.
He's got that beautiful HD zero feed going on right now. One
It
of our
does look
platinum
good.
sponsors. No, I mean, I would just love to see, I know it's not possible right now, but I would love to see every pilot flying HD zero here because the track just looks so
Finch
amazing.
40.57.
Yeah, it's all I fly.
30 seconds remaining.
Finch in the upper left-hand corner looking pretty
TMAD
smooth, pretty fast right now.
28.06. Cruise 27.53.
Wait till I get going on the, right? The smooth is slow, fast is smooth. I'm going to rearrange that as many ways as I
10
can.
seconds
Get
remaining.
going.
Listen, it makes sense no matter, you realize that, right? No matter which way you order that, it makes sense.
Sometimes people say things like
27.34.
slow
Please
is
land.
fast.
Yeah.
Finish
That's sometimes
your
I
lap
say
and
slow
then
is
land.
fast, fast is smooth, baby. Let's go.
Finch 38.24.
Exactly.
If you ain't
Please
first, you're
land.
last.
T-Mad browning out, pounding the face of the crash gate.
So we got Cletus right now flying by himself. He has the Virgin Air all to himself, as it were.
That's him right up close on the screen on your left there.
Absolutely.
One of the Neo's UV creations, boys, and looks like he just had some sort of an issue that gave him some new serious motor noise on his screen.
It did just appear.
That crash just messed up some sort of a connection to his camera or video transmitter.
Knock something loose.
Let's hope it's not
Cletus
internal.
FPV 42.41.
I noticed
Please land.
Zotac have that problem.
Yeah, he was struggling hard with it. He had motor noise on every single flight.
Yep. You know, sometimes, you know, and I preach this as well, especially if you're building with an external VTX, you know, something that has, you know, LC filters built into them. Run your stuff through those filters, guys. Do not go straight to your battery leads. Go through your 5-volt reg. You will thank me for it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do gold sponsors.
Take it away.
Yes, sir. All right, so we have iGow as our gold sponsor by our man Skittles. We
Race
have
over.
Underground Drone
Next
League,
up, round 7,
Tune
qual 4.
RC, Infinity Loops. Our man heads over there. And we've got Drone Champs, Westminster, California, T-Motor, Hoot FPV, that's GeoRam over there. And we have Share Knowledge, or Challenge, Share Knowledge. Can I share?
Knowledge about Share Challenge?
Correct. Wreck Drones, and never last but least, Props Off.
Yeah, what up, Props Off?
Love Props Off.
Silly Butter's saying in the chat, we need a picture of Jesse's face in the crash gate. Just to like
Starting on
bait
the
people
tone
in there
less than 5.
to avoid actual attempts. But I want real attempts on this face.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going for around here.
That one, not this one.
There we go. Cletus, Finch, T-Mad, and Cruz are back. So Cruz up into 6th place with an 80 flat. And T-Mad's the one that I think stands to improve if he can keep it smooth.
Yep.
That was a pretty fast bobble and a fast recover, but he's not flying his best pack. Yeah, he's We're gonna hope this can be a warm-up lap for T-Mad. This guy is insane.
Yeah, he
Cruise
is.
27.
I think he's angrier now, actually. Is he more mad?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's still learning the course.
Look, he's actually flying horizontal lines onto his screen with his anger.
Pinch 39.33.
I think he's about to make some big waves.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely. He's going to about at least 7th with this one.
I'm not so sure because I think
I don't know if he's going to knock Cruz out, but Cruz is just so tight to those lines.
Well, T-Mad had big bobbles on lap number 1, so T-Mad, yeah, nice save. So there's a 25. If he can do a couple more of those, he'll shave 9 seconds off his overall time.
I think he knows it's either now or never, Jesse.
Well, he's got a couple more rounds. But he's taking that now or never attitude, maybe.
Finch in the upper left-hand corner looking beautiful with that HD0 feed. Smooth, right? Slow is fast.
Yeah, that
fast
is
is smooth.
looking good. His colors are awesome. I bet he's got a Lux cam.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, that does look better than Cruz in the bottom right. I think is a good eco, right? That's a eco down there.
No, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong.
I think you're no. I think you're right. I think
I'm not saying anything, so you can be right or wrong. That's fine. I'm not making claims.
I love to make claims.
Do it. Make it. Then we'll find out.
I'm going Lux upper left and eco bottom right. I'm calling it right now.
Man, that crash gate is so cool.
I'm never afraid to be wrong.
Good. I'm never wrong.
Love it.
Cruz with that funny little bobble.
Please land.
So he wasn't able to improve on his time thanks to that 32 that split his 27s.
So Mark Knight is trying to explain to me that it's slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Mark, I reserve the right to rearrange that any way I like.
Shout out to T-Mad, though, who actually did improve his time with late 25, then a 26, 26 and a half, and he's up to 7th place.
I knew he wasn't going to take out Cruz.
Nicely done, T-Mad. So 3 of those guys are in elite class.
Yeah.
Halfway through the second round of qualifying.
Officially, unofficially at this point. Remember, guys, we are just getting going. We have a lot of game to play here, and we have at least 3 more, right,
Race
Jesse?
over.
3 more groups after this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, this is round 2, and we're doing 5. Mr. E saying Jesse should wear the crash gate.
T-Dog's mom dropping the, what is that emoji?
Party?
That's the party emoji?
That's the party emoji.
The party blaster emoji?
Party popper.
Party pop for Mrs. T-Dog.
You got today and tomorrow. Everything gets raffled off tomorrow, right after pro class and before elite.
Oh, a little bit of an announcement right now from our race director, a.k.a. Anthony Knight.
Next up, round 7 qualify.
Yep, he's just letting us know that there's raffle tickets
Starting
available
on the
for
top
sale
in
here.
less than
It's
five.
$5 a ticket, and they're raffling off tons and tons of prizes.
You can't right now. Mr. E said that Jesse should just wear the crash gate on his sleeve.
I'm down.
Can we do that next year, bro? Can we literally
Yeah, that'll
build a
be my
crash
job.
gate
I
that's
just
around
like
you?
lay down there on the floor.
No, I think you should be on the stream and do what you do, but
okay.
but have the crash gate.
So for the actual course with my head in the giant crash gate.
Yeah.
That's interesting. What if the commentator's booth was a gigantic crash gate?
Oh my goodness. Now we're getting somewhere. We need to make this
It's not
happen.
out of the question.
Nope. Nope. They just need to put a giant net gate around us. So let's get into some racing right now, Jesse, with Seg in the upper left-hand corner. Looking like he is going slow and smooth and fast and smooth and slow. Wait, no, I don't want to do it that way. That's the only way I can't rearrange it.
He is looking strong, though. So let's see, 131. Yeah, he's definitely got room to grow on that.
I'm still waiting, like I said, and hoping and
60
praying for that
seconds remaining.
DDT3. Can he do it?
We'll see. I kind of think it's
Seg
tough ask.
43.72.
Like
Jameis also with a tough first and second lap.
Is he slowed down? Yeah, Jameis looks like he's flying a lot slower than he was. Maybe he just doesn't want to break stuff at this point. Is it sandbagging if you don't actually get a better time? How could it be? If you've already established, right, a 10th place time.
30 seconds remaining.
I don't know what you mean.
Meaning,
Cats
like, if you just kind of
84.57.
coast it, right, you get the time that you think you want, and then you just kind of chill.
Yeah, that's sandbagging.
How's that sandbagging?
What do you mean? Sandbagging is when you end up at a lower rank than you should
Seg
because you didn't fly your
42.4.
fastest.
What if he knows he can't do
10
any better?
seconds remaining.
Oh, then no, that's not sandbagging.
That's what I'm saying. See? Pizza.
DDT 59.71. Please land.
I don't know about
Finish
you.
your
I
lap
might
and
wait
then land.
till we get finished up. We don't have a whole lot left to go in this group.
Well, let's see. I wonder how many rounds we're on right now. Can you tell us, Greg?
Round 7 qualified.
Okay, so this is fifth. This is fifth battery, and then we'll do sixth, and then these guys will have two more.
57.61.
Yeah.
Please land.
Okay, so qualifying.
Seg 41.03. Please land.
Derpy, yes, I'm collecting stickers for you. I'm collecting all the stickers for
Cat
Derpy Hooves.
69.73.
Nice. I
Please
need
land.
somebody overseas to do that for me at these races.
Absolutely. Zero says bonus points for face punch in the
Race
announcer's
over.
crash gate.
Yeah, like it'll take 1 second off your time or something.
I agree. Yeah.
Something like that.
I like the idea of you wearing one though, like a hat. You know what I mean? Just kind of boxes up on top.
I'm down, dude. Yeah, that could be my like whoop house thing. Hey, Dr. Wright, are you actually showing up tonight? I need to know. You should.
Next
be.
up, round 7.
part
Dr.
of the
Ride,
family.
get in the car. Let's go.
It's just weird that
Seg
you're
on
not
R1.
here. I know you got a family.
Cats on
Yeah.
R2.
And
Janice
Swifty
on
too. I miss
R6.
Swifty so hard right now.
DDT on R7.
Yeah, Swifty.
We've been talking about him. It's just not a whoop house without Swifty.
Fresh Bread's in the chat. He's not here as well. He's been someone that everybody's like so surprised isn't here.
Mr. E says we got you, Jesse.
Thanks, dude.
So that means the head crash gate is already in production.
No, it means he's collecting stickers internationally for me.
Oh. Well, can't we have both?
Maybe. Ask him.
Mr. E, will you build a crash gate hat for Jesse? Oh, props off with another $2 drop. Thank you. That gets a like from me. Oh, Dr. Ride says no. Oh,
Well,
sad.
let's turn that into a maybe. What would it take?
Correct. How can help us help you? What would it take? Do I have to come down there and pick you up? Because I'll do it.
I love it. Props off donates $2 so that as a gear equipment cost offset for Perspective Image. That's awesome.
Love it.
I do love Perspective Image. Wait, where's DDT?
You're right. I'm not seeing DDT. Did he bail?
No, he's right there. He's
Oh, yeah.
behind the speaker.
Yeah, I see him. Yep. No, he's
Arm
calling
your
it.
quads.
I saw the wave off, and he's walking off.
On the turn in less than
No.
5.
I saw him throw something on the
Yes, that was a frustrated DDT right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're rolling with 3 right now with Kat, Seg, and Jameis. Jameis in the bottom left-hand corner in 10th place currently. Seg in the upper left with 17th, and Katz with the big old 8-0 still, Jesse.
table. Yeah, he's got to get 3 laps, but he will. It's not a question of if, just a question of when.
I have faith of the heart.
Yeah, he just needs to be chill enough to get 3 laps and then start improving on it from there.
You don't know about that. It's an inside joke. I'm going to explain it to you soon.
Thanks.
But yeah, faith of the heart is very important to Team Whoop Track.
Jamis 31.99.
Okay. Do you want to just go ahead and teach us?
Faith of the Heart is a song originally by Rod Stewart, which is
39.8.
the theme song for Star Trek Enterprise. And it is literally the worst song in the world.
Oh, all right.
So if you really want to get under the skin of any TWT member, just start singing that song.
60 seconds remaining.
All right, so Seg right now in the upper left corner is doing pretty smooth here as he gets through that dive and curves back around right with the big sweeper, looking to line up Candy Cane Lane and dump himself into that
Jamis
drop ladder,
38.12.
as you guys have so affectionately named it. And I love that name, by the way. The drop ladder sounds horrid.
Look, we got
Seg
2 HD0 quads on the
38.25.
course, both Jameis and Seg, Both old school pilots fly in
30
HD0.
seconds
Have you ever taught
remaining.
someone to fly Tiny Whoop? You ever shown someone
yeah.
Tiny Whoop?
Of
Like
course
back
I
in the day, you show them Tiny Whoop. What's the first thing they say? They're always like, oh, so it's kind of bad quality video. Can I do it in HD? Because they've seen videos. You know,
Gemis
and
29.29.
no company in the world has done as
Cats
much to bring HD,
98.61.
to make that
Yep.
question
10 seconds
completely
remaining.
disappear as HD0. Since the release of the HD0 video transmission system, we've watched systems get smaller and lighter.
Yep.
With the release of the recent AIO-5 and a few
Finish
awesome
your lap
aircraft
and then
released in
land.
cooperation with Happy Model,
Yep.
HD revolution is officially here.
Thank you, Carl.
Huge shout out to Carl and our friends at HD0, and thank you for becoming a platinum sponsor. HD0 also wanted to
49.83.
wish
Please
everyone
land.
here at.
Gemis 29.06.
Oh wait, I've got
Please
that
land.
backwards. Yeah, no, I don't want to say that. I've got that backwards. That's bad
okay.
information.
That's okay. Listen, you can reel that
HD0,
one in.
also my daily driver goggles.
Cats
That's what I personally love to fly.
45.44.
But
Please
a lot of
land.
that is because I fly it for analog and HD0. No
Absolutely.
problem.
Yeah, which we can do, people, right? Just throw that analog module in there, and you can have the best of both worlds.
And there are rumors of a new HD0 goggle
over.
releasing soon
Next up, round
with
7,
both
ball 7.
analog and HD0
What?
built in.
R1.
Are you kidding me?
I kid you not.
Vanadium on R2.
Is this? Can we confirm these
Rookie on
rumors?
R6. Butterfingers on R7.
It's confirmed.
Fair enough.
I announced it in a video a while back. They're coming. They're coming soon. They're in production now.
So you're just leading me on.
I'm not leading you on. I'm spelling it out for you and the people at home.
It's all good.
They've got an awesome new product coming that's going to be really exciting. It's going to inspire even more people to get into FPV, and particularly Tiny Whoop, than even before.
Oh, so Ride just came back with a condition.
All right, what is it?
2 words. Plane ticket.
Oh, I thought that was.
Do you want me to fly you out here?
No, drive. Get in your car.
No,
Your
absolutely.
name is Dr. Ride.
Correct. How could you ask to fly absolutely
Arm
with a
your
name like
quads.
Ride?
Yeah, rectify your
Starting
name,
on
bro.
the tone in
Correct.
less
Today.
than
It's not
5.
Dr. Fly.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
something? I'm willing to fly him out here.
Are you?
Yes.
You gonna throw down on this plane ticket?
I'll fly him out here.
What if it's like $1,000?
It's not going to be, first and foremost. Secondly, I still might do it.
Wow. That is a wow. Your phone's about to get a call from Joseph Ponce de Leon. That was contact. Vanadium just touched. Was it Wookiee? I think I can't tell. I can't tell. They're flying fast and crazy. Vanadium's still like going nuts.
Yep. Yeah.
And there he missed a pylon. He just got to calm down and just get smooth laps. He wants that high speed. He wants that 80-second 3-lap time I predicted for him.
Vanadium
But he's only going to get there if he
35.83.
can chill his way out to it.
Ooh.
35.3.
That was
so
a
he-
desync.
Was
Did you
it?
see that? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
the
that could be part
back
of what's
right motor
going
just
on.
dipped hard. Watch out. He's desyncing now. Wow, that's too bad.
Wookiee
But he ain't leaving.
50.07.
I need to see this. Meanwhile, we're going to
Yeah,
take
dude,
it.
that's either
60
a
seconds
slipping
remaining.
shaft or a desync. I mean,
Is Isley here with us at the green screen?
is she? I don't know. I do see something green.
I don't think so. But she needs to get that turtling.
Seeing it, Jess, now?
She's working it. There she is. She's in the dive gate.
Nice. That's why we saw the green. Yeah, whenever you see that corner
And
dip.
she redoes the dive gate like a pro. Bravo.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's a telltale sign. It's basically no matter what, it's the same right? It's a desync, but a slipping
30
shaft could
seconds
cause that
remaining.
desync. A slipping, right?
Vanadium 53.34.
Sorry, ask that again?
What I was saying is that
Look at
a desync where you
44.9.
actually have an ESC issue could cause that behavior, but so
Sure.
could a slipping shaft, which
Yeah.
then results in a desync. So
I don't think I don't think it's slipping shaft.
10
It
seconds
could result in a
remaining.
desync. It's not out of the question, but generally wouldn't. Another thing that could cause it is a slipping prop. It used to be the biggest cause, of it,
Yep.
especially in the mini quad world.
Esley Q100 and
So yeah, I'm curious about it.
finish
I
your lap
guess
and then land.
the world may never know.
I don't know. He might be able to come over and tell us.
Well, not the perfect round for Isley, but she had one strong lap and is on her way towards trying to get those 3 laps. I don't think it's out of the question. She just needs to get a couple of smooth laps
Look at
on.
39.91.
Oh wow,
Please
Optimized
land.
Drone in the chat saying, "Hey everybody, what's up, Jesse?"
Esley
Everybody loves to say hi to you.
Q26.97.
What's up, dude?
Please
Our
land.
boy
going?
Dan.
Yeah, man. Hope you're feeling good in the neighborhood. Wish you were here too.
Absolutely.
Greenhorn saying, "Let's go, Isley Q. You got this."
I missed Gank too. I haven't seen Gank in a while.
Gankman?
Yeah.
He's always at I.O.
I
Race
know.
over.
Always at I.O.,
Next
always
up,
dropping
round
that
7, qual A.
amazing barbecue.
Esley
Yeah,
Q on
that
R1.
slow roasted brisket or
Vanadium
whatnot.
on R2.
now
No,
I'm
pork
getting
shoulder,
Rookie
pork
on
shoulder.
R6.
He would like roast a pork
Butterfingers
shoulder
on
at I.O.
R7.
for days and then serve it to everybody.
Absolutely.
Oh man, Isley's getting all the fans in the chat.
Why, as she should. That little girl's amazing.
But yeah, she's got skills, and right now her time's not representing that. So we're gonna see her get on the board shortly.
I don't know if she was having a little bit of equipment issues in that last run or not. She, the way she kind of walked over with her dad right there, she looked as if it was not her fault. All right, she's gonna go
Either
again.
way,
though.
she's looking strong.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Another shout out to the coach shirt there from Wookie, as he is obviously proud of that, Jesse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it, bro.
I mean,
We got you.
He really does make a big difference and helps a lot of people. And look at the team here with him today. Like, he showed up at Tiny Whoop Open with 4 guys. He's here, I think, with 5 or 6.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And these are pilots that, like, he really brought up as pilots and taught to fly. Now, many of them, including Butterfingers, in this round with him in the far seat, is about to fly faster than him.
I agree. Yeah, no, I mean, anybody that takes
your
the time,
quads.
right, their own personal time
Starting
to
on the
help
tone in
others the
less
way
than
that he
5.
does is an amazing person in my eyes.
Yeah. He's one of the helpers.
Helpy Helperton. All right, let's see what Isley Q's got going on now. She looks to be a little smoother in this run. I think she can keep it together in the upper left.
Yeah, so just watching this section of the course alone for Isley Q, you know, even with a hit like that, you know that she's definitely got it in her to get 3 laps. You know.
Absolutely.
These are sub 1 minute laps, are totally within her reach. The question is, can we get there within 8 packs? Vanadium's like having the same kind of trouble. He's got fast skills, but he's having error after error.
Yep.
Vanadium 32.
Meantime,
switch
Wookie
quads.
out in front of Butterfingers right now here on lap number 1. Wookie holding an 18th
Oh.
currently, but comes across with 38s. So, yeah, he's looking at improvement, but follows that up with a little bit of a bobble early lap number 2. So we'll see how that could affect him. It's going to be...
Yeah, Butterfingers is struggling
60
over there right
seconds
now. Looks like he's
remaining.
got Butterfingers on his transmitter, as he has got
Vanadium
video issues. I don't know what's
26.62.
going on.
Vanadium drops to 26 and then plows into a gate. Like he's teasing me, you know.
Yeah.
Make my dreams come true.
Yeah. He is teasing you. I love it.
Look at how he's snapping left and right. He's flying like an elite right now. You can tell.
What
he's
was that?
Yeah, I don't know. Wrong way. He went the wrong way. He got lost. Maybe that's the
30
problem.
seconds remaining.
Just get this guy a spotter. I've got too much riding on you, Vanadium.
What was that, bro? I don't even...
That could have been contact. I didn't see.
Vanadium 34.64.
Oh, wow.
Wookie 54.
Well, Wookie in the bottom left-hand corner looking like he is still the master when it comes to him and Butterfingers. Maybe we spoke too soon.
Come on, Vanadium.
10 seconds remaining.
Butterfingers just
Vanadium
down
could
and
make
out.
it happen right now. Vanadium could make my 82nd. Oh, come on. Can he hear me?
You just AC'd him hard right there, buddy.
And now
Finish your
again,
lap.
with
Can you hear
the
me?
turtle, and he goes into the crash gate.
Only if it's
That's
telepathically,
not a real
Jesse.
time. Hold on, that's not a real time. Take that last 34 off there. He's still in 11th.
Oh, Ted would never let that slip, I promise you.
Anyway,
Isley Q's got it going on in the dive right now as she gets a little bit of a bobble, but sorting it out, lining up that. There it is.
Wookie 43.32.
You got this, girl.
Please land.
Nice.
so she's gonna get the 2 lap time, which is an improvement.
Now, what do we do with that? Why don't we explain that to the streamers there, out there, Jesse? Right? If somebody if this is the fastest 3 qualifying, if you only get a 2, what do we do?
Well, they'll still sort everybody in the correct order going into finals. So no matter what, by the end of this, we're going to sort
Esley
people.
262.81.
Even if they sort it by
Please land.
your 3 consecutive lap time.
Yep.
See, that one won't count for her, unfortunately, I think. I could be wrong.
So you're saying
But-
DDT is still going to finals, is what you're telling me?
Everybody's going to finals. Everybody's participating tomorrow. Nobody's going home.
Love it.
And everybody will be sorted in the order of their skill. Whooptopia is really good at that.
Love it.
The 3 lap time is the best way to do it on this course because of the timing of the laps and because of the time on the qualifying time is 2 minutes. So the idea is, keep your average lap time low enough to get 3 all you need to do is begin the second one before 2 minutes. Begin the third one before 2 minutes is up. So you could have 2 59-second laps
Race over.
and get 3 laps.
Next up, round
And
8, qual
that's
1.
pretty beginner friendly, but also
KBD
caters
on
to the
R1.
pros. It's a good way to do it.
100%.
VW
Yeah,
Racer
best of both worlds.
69 on R2.
There's KBD. There's
Horny
Hornycorn.
on R6.
Is this Hornycorn's last chance?
No.
He's got 2 more?
He's
I'm not
got 2
talking
more.
about to get a time. I'm talking about obviously to get you.
Arm your
Yeah,
quads.
which I mean, it's
Starting
just
on the
adorable
turn
that
in
he keeps
less than
I
trying.
know, he is adorable.
It's just so cute. I don't know why he believes in himself that much. It's inspiring.
Gosh. Must be dishearteing from him at this point to know.
It's got to be breaking his heart. Yeah.
It's just not possible, guys. I don't know why you keep
Man,
trying.
That looks awesome, dude.
I know. This is what I'm saying. Like, I want to pay attention to our stats, but it's hard not to look up at this beautiful track and these drones just swirling.
And that's a bummer for KBD. So a rough first lap for KBD, and there's an error by Hornycorn as I say that. All these guys riding in about the same place on the leaderboard overall.
Yeah.
Here in early qualifying. And I just want to say, if they were to chill in these positions, I would probably, there's a rough dive for Hornycorn, but he got lucky. They'd probably end up somewhere near Hobbyist. I don't think 24th at this stage could get you to advance, but I could be wrong. We're going to see how it all shakes out.
Absolutely.
What do you guys think in the chat, huh?
Hornycorn
KBD sitting in 20th right now, which I actually think is probably where he should be. I'm sure a lot of people are aware, maybe not everybody, but KBD was definitely an integral part of Bagsgate back in the day. We won't get into the entire story, but it looks like he's actually trying today.
Nice. Wow. A lucky slice right there.
That's what we call Bobby Bags out in the Northeast. We call him Bobby Billow Baggins.
Oh, nice.
And Bobby would never bag, though. That's the
remaining.
thing. He doesn't have it in him.
Very little color on KBD's
I
screen.
know.
I'm almost wondering if it's an advantage.
It might be. You're right. He is just neutral out there.
KBD 45.6.
Okay, buddy.
Hornycorn 45.6.
I don't know why you hate your
10
battery so
seconds
much either,
remaining.
buddy. So Hornycorn is the meat of the Shoeface KBD sandwich up on the screen right now. He
53.64.
looks like he's got his gear back going. Shoeface
Finish your lap
pretty
and then
smooth,
land.
pretty slow, pretty fast
Hornycorn
right now.
18.73. Please
Definitely
land.
the best camera out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely wins Best Camera Award for this heat. What was that? Oh, okay. I don't know about that one, Shoeface.
I was looking away. What happened?
I'm not sure if it actually matters, but that might have been an incorrect traversing of a particular gate section. Again, our race ops staff is so
KBD
good that if I am correct,
49.83.
it will not
Please land.
get logged.
Yeah, I trust him.
With my life. With my drone life.
Shoeface 46.84.
Bagzilla is asking if there's a line of sight cam this weekend. Remember the Greenhorn stream, Greg, out in the truck? Maybe tomorrow. I'm hearing in my ear, guys. Wouldn't that be awesome?
I'm watching him, Jesse.
I'm not worried about it. He doesn't have the guts.
You keep saying that, and he keeps coming for you.
No, he's done. Trust me. He's going to hang his head in shame
Race
and just
over.
accept those failures.
He just waits till Greg takes our views off the screen. That's what he's doing. He thinks he's smart. Greg, keep my bottom left camera up on Hornycorn right now. I got him.
This screen never changes, by the way.
Okay.
This one shows, so we're looking at 2 screens. This one shows us everything going on live stream, and these are just a bunch of camera angles because we're so fancy here. Because we got a stream by perspective image.
Absolutely. Because we're baller like that.
Yep, Whooptopia's baller like
Next
that.
up, round 8, qual 2.
Only the best.
KBD on R1. VW
No, you were
Racer
right on that one. He
69
chickened
on
out.
R2.
I still don't think
Hornycorn
he's
on
done yet.
R6.
Poor guy.
Shoeface on R7.
Zero's like Jace like a hawk. I already told you I'm gonna stop short on Jesse the next time.
I don't get it.
Arm your
You don't
quads.
know what stop short is?
Starting on
You
the
never
toe
done that
in
before?
less than 5.
I can't tell if I knew.
It's when you're driving with your girlfriend and,
Oh, yeah,
and you
yeah,
hit the
yeah.
brakes really hard on purpose.
Oh, yeah, no, I've
So
definitely
that
never.
you can stop short.
All right, now I get it.
George
Hornycorn-
Costanza's dad tried to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Check out the view from on board Hornycorn.
Beautiful view.
Trying to catch Shoeface. And now they're going to start to separate.
Oh, yeah. You
Hornycorn's-
rattled him.
Hornycorn is still chasing down somebody. Who is it? It's actually KBD. Now KBD goes down.
I like Ricky Bobby Banks. Oh my God, the chat is freaking awesome today. Best chat ever. I find that to be the case too whenever I do these streams is you know how easily entertained I am. I feel like the chat just tries to get me laughing. You can do better, guys.
49.54.
Oh, no, there's always, I mean, our community is always
KBD
hilarious.
53.8.
I kind of realize that when you're watching
60
Infinity
seconds
Lips, who, by
remaining.
the way, is one of our gold sponsors.
Absolutely.
You're watching that channel, what you're really watching is just like a whole chat trying to make heads laugh.
Absolutely.
And succeeding most of the time.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It's so fun to hang out on his streams.
Comedy gold right here at Whooptopia 2025. Ooh, nice. I was about to say nice dive from Shoeface.
What did you like about it?
At the moment, nothing. KVD looks like he's got another gear right now as he says 20th place. Maybe he heard me. Is not good enough for him.
Well,
$100 says one of his race ops teams already said something to him.
that he needs to climb out of 20th?
Yeah. They love
10
teasing
seconds
him about
remaining.
Bagsgate.
KBD
Oh, yeah.
50.5.
No, I think he's going to end up solid and
Finish your
maybe
lap
in
and then
advanced.
land.
By the time this is all said and done, shakes it all out.
We shall see.
Oh, we still have a lot of action. We got
71.63.
Doge action coming. We
Please
got
land.
Neon action coming. We got Ebok action coming, right? Wordna.
So much more than that.
It's about to heat up, folks.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of am tempted to read this list of pilots. I went over the list with Dan, and I was like, okay, what are the pilots that we know are going to be an elite at the end? And it was more than 16 pilots. It's just tons and tons of pilots.
KBD
Silly Butter says,
46.26.
what's up, Borg? What's
Please
brown
land.
and sticky? I don't know if I want to know the answer to that.
It's a stick.
Race
Is it?
over.
Yeah.
So that's just a dad joke. Oh, you got to do better than that, bro. Dad jokes are not going to get me to laugh. I have literally stopped listening to It Mom because of them. I seriously, I'll
got a
just stare
lot.
them down.
Yeah.
It takes about 24 hours, but then, right? It's like selective hearing.
I don't know.
Well, no, because you know what I mean. How he stops and he goes and he'll ask you, right? And, you know, like what kind of, you know what I mean? It's like a knock joke. Well, after the first 24 hours, I just stopped responding. So we got pilots sitting down, but we could probably take a quick second here to take a look at our platinum sponsors.
Hit it.
All right, we got HD0. We have Newbie Drone, Gem Fan Hobby. Our man
Next
Mike
up,
from Gem
round
Fan
eight,
Hobby
ball
is here
3.
supporting us in person
Finch on
today.
R1.
We have Pyro Drone, honestly my
TMAD on
favorite
R2.
5-inch gear place to go.
Cletus FPV
Emax,
on R6.
Tiny Whoop, right? One of my
Cruise on
favorite
R7.
places to go for micro whoop parts. And last but never
Armor
least,
quads.
our stream provider,
Starting
Perspective
on the tone
Image.
in less than 5.
Shout out to Greg in the truck and in our ears.
Yep. And we can never forget, right, our presenting sponsor, We Bleed FPV. As you mentioned before, we don't have to go into the entire spiel, but
Do it. Just go into it.
All right, so generous dude, Jeff Grabowski, obviously owner and CEO of We Bleed FPV, gives back, I would say, about 90% of his profit to the community in the way of sponsoring races and giving prizes for various local
Cletus
events.
FPV
Honestly,
19.79.
you know, just does everything he can to try to make sure these events get bigger and better, and I don't think I could thank him enough for doing
Cruise
so.
29.37.
Thank you so much, Jeff, and thank you so much, WeBleedFPV.com, for coming in with the largest possible donation.
Absolutely, yeah. As Jesse pointed out before, support him, support the hobby, and go on over to WeBleedFPV.com and maybe make a purchase.
Finch 49.33.
I'm loving watching T-Mad right now. He had such a strong
60
first
seconds
lap and then
remaining.
a little bit of a bobble in lap
Cruise
2.
27.41.
He's just like a crazy,
TMAD
crazy pilot.
31.23.
You know, he Time moves slower for T-Man.
I've heard that, as the first group was walking out, I was chit-chatting with a few of the pilots, and you wouldn't believe how many of them were like, you know what, I could bang out too, but that third one just got me every time.
Yeah, that's how it always is. Or there'll be like one in the middle. Like you'll do your first lap and you're like, okay, that one went great. Then you'll do your second. If the second lap or the third lap goes bad, you just ditch the whole round pretty much.
When it happens in the middle, yeah, that's the worst, right? It's a crap sandwich. Is what that is. So it's two really good pieces of bread with crap in the middle.
10 seconds remaining.
Finch looks like he's found another level in the upper left-hand corner right now, currently officially unofficially sitting in 16th place. And Cletus in the bottom left has finally found his groove as well in 14th. And Cruz still holding that 7th spot, and I think T-Mad took over the 6th from him at this point.
TMAD 32.54.
I love how it says T, it spells it out. TMAD.
Yeah, Thomas Madigan.
I love timing systems when they get confused.
Finch 43.05. Please land.
All right, Finch, nicely done.
Ooh, Denmark FPV's in the chat. Shout out to him and GeoRam. They are the owners of Hoot FPV, one of our gold sponsors. Can't thank those guys enough for stepping up and helping out.
Hey, thank you, Hoot FPV.
Bagzilla says, we bleed FPV is the shiz. You know the rest of it.
6.66. Please land.
Swifty's in the chat, too. What's going on, man?
Oh, Swifty, I miss you, my dude.
Yeah, I tried to get Swifty to come.
Next up, round 8,
Who's
qual
Authentic
4.
Grooves,
Finch
other
on
than
R1.
having an amazing name? Like
TMAD on
I
R2.
really like that.
Cletus FPV on
I
R6.
don't know.
Well, if you're going to have grooves,
on R7.
they got to be authentic. That's all I
It's
can
the
say.
kind of name you see in a YouTube chat, and you're like, I would look at your channel.
Absolutely. So how we looking?
How's it going?
Are we done? Why did the track colors change to rainbow?
Excellent.
I'm not hating it, AK. I'm not gonna lie. If anybody that knows me, and Jesse, you can attest to this as well. My favorite programming for an LED track is rainbow.
Rainbow it is.
Yep.
We get a lot of rainbows. Rainbows come with LEDs, you know.
They do.
We get a lot of that.
Get some good house music going.
Yep.
That's
little
a good time.
unsa. Well, you guys, 5 more heats, I'm told. And if that information is correct, that would mean this is Vanadium's last chance?
Wow, last chance.
I need to confirm that something about that doesn't feel right, but maybe I'd be tripping.
It's possible. But the real question is, do you believe your Vanadium data now?
Come on, Vanadium. No, he's not in this one. Who was I looking at? I was looking at Cruz. Oh, thank God. That means I am crazy,
correct.
Which is terrific news. Cruz already got the 80 that Vanadium wants, too. That's the other ironic part. And look, he deserves it. That toss over the dive gate was skilled, to say the least.
She farts rainbows. Oh, God. Here we go. So the answer to your question, Chad, is no, we did not get coffee, obviously.
Never got coffee.
Never got it. If anybody would like to bring us over, if you're in the chat and in the area.
Come to Phoenix.
Yeah, come to Phoenix. Bring us coffee.
Finch 39.82.
Oh, huge tie spin out there for Cruz in the bottom right. T-Mad in the upper right now, holding down that 6th spot, still flying angry. And Finch in the upper left in that 16th spot. Looks like he's going to stay solid in that one, Jesse. And obviously Cletus in the bottom left, 14th.
T-Mad riding right about, like, T-Mad stands to potentially improve his time, especially he's going to get 2 more laps. So
he was straight sending.
No, the double turtle. Get up. It's over.
Double turtle never works.
T-Mad is still really strong in 6th.
Yeah, I agree. But you were right. He was looking to go through with a better time. Like, I thought he was going full send for a second. Unfortunately, full send into a gate, not what you want to do. All right, so he makes his way through the Mako Reactor Immelman. She's gonna hate me. Maybe I should stop doing that. You know what?
Did
I'm gonna
she
ask
sponsor?
her. No, she didn't. But she's the one who argues with me that it's a reverse split S, not an Immelman.
Oh, really?
So I think I'm just gonna name it after her.
Oh, I hate that I'm not on your side.
She knows I
Ryan.
love her. Oh, that was a good
That
try.
one almost got me.
That was microphone, though. Sorry, boys.
Oh, it was Cruz.
That was microphone, Cruz.
It was Cruz.
You do not get a sticker.
27.89.
It comes in so fast.
Nice.
Were you right? Was it a Lux?
Race over.
Yeah, it's a Lux.
Good call, bro.
Round 8 qualified.
See? You should have made that call.
Seg on R1.
I wasn't confident.
The chat's saying that we should call it the Mako anti-grav.
DDT on R7.
Here's what Cruz is cruising, everybody. Beautiful little aircraft.
What's up,
Nicely
Hooked?
done. Almost.
Hooked FPV calls me Hollywood. I'm not entirely sure why. He's never explained it to me before.
Let's get that explanation.
Yeah. Hooked, why do you call me Hollywood? I'd love to know.
Well, those results are final for the 4 pilots we just saw finish. That means Cruz was just rounding out his last pack when he finally went for the face punch. I wonder if that was captured on any camera.
I watched it in real time. He got your mic.
I don't think, I mean, where did you
There might
watch
have been
it?
a little roll-off. I mean,
Where did you watch it?
I was looking at you. I mean, you're right next to me.
Yeah, but that, like, there's no record of that. There's no evidence of that. It's just hearsay. I'm wondering if it's on the stream.
Hearsay? You question my reality?
Well, yeah, if you're saying he hit me.
No, I'm saying he hit your
Arm
microphone.
your quads.
That would be way too close. Nobody's ever gotten that close.
He got in there.
I'm just kidding. It's possible.
For those of you on the stream, Jesse and I are not really arguing.
Seg, Cats, Jameis, and DDT for their penultimate pack.
Pentultimate.
And we want DDT to get moving, my brother.
Come on, DDT.
Come on. I don't think you're going to get out of enthusiast, but I think you can get your 3 laps.
I don't like seeing the 8-0 on any of these pilots at this point, Jesse.
Yeah, Cats is definitely better than that as well. Just needs to chill. This is his second to last chance.
Oh, double T. Oh, triple T? What?
Jamis 34.
That's not going to help.
Yeah, because he needs this lap. He needs this lap. It's not like he's got one on the front to spare.
No.
But he has one more pack after this.
So this is round 8. So this is basically, this is our last setup here? Our last run through with these guys in this group?
That's right.
60 seconds
Excellent.
remaining.
It's been a fun group.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going to lie. So we got some shout-outs for DDT from the chat saying send it from 0.
Nice.
We all want him to send it. Oh, Hook says he calls me that because I wear sunglasses like a movie star. Okay. I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses if it wasn't so darn bright.
30 seconds remaining.
I feel like singing Corey Hart right now for some reason.
Seg 47.53.
Okay, Seg brings in a 47 after it's 40. So not going to make an improvement likely. Cats still struggling lap 1.
DDT
Same with DDT. Nope.
96.55.
Wait, maybe? DDT
10
actually did
seconds
just get
remaining.
across, but he does
Cats
not have
5.84.
the room to do that again.
Mr. E saying, how do you feel about that crosshair choice to my little brother? That's a little bit of an inside joke as well, but my little brother is one of those people who still refuses to remove the crosshair from his OSD. Drives me insane.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
No.
But
Seg
in the
39.71. Please land.
early days of FPV, a lot of people were using literally the exact. It's still the case, but the exact same cameras that are used on reverse car driving cameras.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they had like the lines, like with
Yes.
the green and the
Yes.
red and the yellow or whatever,
Absolutely.
and they would leave that on there, claiming it was a point of help as a reference.
It's not.
Well, I mean, I don't know what they're thinking or referencing, why they would be referencing those lines against. I mean, whatever. Maybe it helps them.
Maybe they feel like they're backing up into a parking spot.
At the very, the one argument I could think is they do communicate.
Please land.
The point of them is to communicate 3D depth.
Yep.
So maybe that's like
Helps them out
lines
visually.
to show how far away something is if something's close.
Fair enough, yeah. Did I ever tell you about the time that I smacked a BI so hard that those actually that defaulted back to default firmware?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I actually still have it if you want to see it.
Crazy.
Yeah, I smacked it so hard the next time I plugged it in, it had the parking lines.
I'll be.
Seg on
Can't
R1.
make this stuff up.
Cats on R2. Jamis on R6.
All right.
DDT
One
on
more
R7.
chance for these 4.
Absolutely. It's now or never, Jesse.
Come on, DDT.
Looks like we have a minute here while they're getting their butts in chairs and quads and airs. Why don't you take us on home with a little bit of Diamond sponsor love, Jesse?
Sure. I'll tell you guys all about the Diamond sponsors. Thank you so much. This epic team of sponsors coming through at one of the highest levels of contribution. The Diamond sponsors this year for Whooptopia 2025 include Happy Model, Foxier, Vifly, Rect Co., Neo's UV Creations, Fractal Engineering, Beta FPV, HQ Prop, Velocidrone, Team Whooptrek, VCI, Radio Master, and of course, Custom FPV. Throwing down some awesome custom Tiny Whoop cases.
Absolutely. I just got one last night, and it
oh yeah,
is
that's
epic.
right. You
yeah.
did. That
So
thing is
so
cool.
happy with mine.
Meanwhile, here they go, taken to the sky right now. And you know I'm watching DDT. I mean, I'm a super fan of Seg, and Jameis has obviously got epic skills, having been to elite class in Tiny Whoop.
Yep.
In Whooptopia 3 different times over the years. But DDT, brother, get it together.
I know.
Come on.
It's like Tupac up in here. All eyes on DDT.
So far, he's doing pretty good.
Surprised? Yeah, he looks good. Oh, we got a Doge up in the chat now. What's up, T-Dog?
I think he might have done a little piece of the course wrong. That's killing me.
Oh,
what
goodness.
up, T-Dog?
Zero says the crosshairs help with face punches.
I like that.
That's a great answer, actually. I could see that being the case. Now, what you need to do is get your crosshair on a toggle switch, right? Or on one of those dials on your radio, and then it'd be really worth it, right?
That'd be cool.
Turn it on when you want to. I don't know. Chat, why don't you research that for us? Let us know how to do that.
T-Dog says he's out flying at a secret location right now.
All right, Candy Cane Lane for Seg right now as he drops into the drop ladder. I think I might want to call him Sleg. For those of you that aren't familiar with me, I will and probably do mispronounce most things I try to say.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, last year I was calling scrap heap, crap heap. I mean, it was a mess.
I think Seg's going to make an improvement right now.
I
He
do
just
too.
had his fastest lap time ever, and he started this round off with a 40.
No.
So he's probably going to shave some seconds off. Come on, Seg. Keep it together.
Remaining.
Come on, buddy. I almost want to stop talking about him, right? Just in case, right?
What?
Oh no! Don't go through the middle
Ooh,
one,
he did
bro.
a bonus gate.
Bro.
He gets extra credit for that.
Does he?
Yeah.
2.62. Please
And
land.
there
Oh.
it is.
Finish your
He
lap
does
in
move
one
up to
PB's
17th place.
He PB'd a little bit there.
30.02.
PB'd all over that place.
3 laps in 117. So, yeah, he shaved off. Was that 10 seconds? I think it was.
Close
Anyway, congrats, Seg.
Good job, buddy. So DDT's still out there flying. He's got the 80th just strapped across
Oh, my God,
the
he's
screen.
going to do it.
Yeah, I think
he's
so.
going to do it, dude.
Come on, buddy.
If he's got the battery, he's going to do it.
Does he have the battery?
Oh, my God. DDT, you better baby this thing, dude.
Don't go hard, buddy. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Stay with it. He's going to rainbow any moment.
Is he?
I don't think so.
I think he's doing better than that.
I can't see his battery
Half
right
a lap left. Half a lap left. Where are you going? He's getting lost.
No. DDT.
No, he got it. He's got it. He's back on
There you
track.
go. All right. Drop ladder, buddy. AK Connect. Let's Mako Immelman up. Straight through. Oh, my God, dude. He's going to get in.
He did it. He did
he do it?
It didn't. Oh, are you kidding?
Did it not get him?
Oh, he did it. He did it. It just
Okay.
didn't get him. So give him a time.
All right. Let's see what his time is. Let me see it.
Yeah, we want it.
Are you sure that was 3?
Yeah. Am I wrong? Yeah, he had a 60-second lap and a 58-second lap. He somehow pulled it off.
Wait a second. So you're telling me he just flew for 3 minutes?
Yeah.
He might have. He was up there for a while afterwards.
Yeah, he had to.
Give me a time. Give us a time. Oh, we're getting a DVR review. It better not be on DDT. I will be very, very upset.
Oh, is the question whether he started his second lap? Oh, you're right, because of the hole shot.
Yes.
He could not have started on time. He just cheated a free lap.
Oh, no.
We thought he nailed it, but in fact, he's scamming the system. DDT scoring an extra lap on the Whooptopia 2025 Raceway.
I'm going to be honest with you, Jesse. I think with you and I's experience, we both should have known he's not flying 3 minutes.
Well,
on
no,
that
I saw the
race.
60-second first lap and then a 50-something. Hold on. We're just going to watch the master scrub here. So where are we at time-wise? No, he's over.
Yeah. I think
Am I right?
we both just really want this. All right, so we got our girl Isley Q coming back up. Vanadium looking to redeem. Little Wookiee action here.
There he is right up close.
All right, butts are in chairs. Let's get some quads in the air. I love these launch stands. Those things
Yeah,
are
they
epic.
look cool. All running off a little tiny whip battery over there.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, everybody's flying.
Here we go.
Now, we have some goals here. First of all, Butterfingers is one heck of a fast pilot,
Yeah.
but just can't get it together, I guess?
I know.
I don't know what's going on.
I think he's faster than Wookiee, but obviously the master, right, knows how to race on race
Also,
day.
look how awful his camera is out
Yeah.
of focus
What's up with
compared to
that?
Wookiee.
What happened there? Was it like that in the beginning? Or did he just
I
knock
don't
it
know.
like that?
I don't know.
Up in the upper left-hand corner right now with Isley Q. How's she doing?
She's doing okay. It's been a little bit of a rough start to this round. So she's got to really get it together to try to accomplish her goal of 3 finished laps.
Absolutely.
But it's not impossible.
When she's on though. You can see the skill.
Nice. Yes, she really is good. Oh, she got lucky there.
Either lucky or she meant to cut it that close.
So close.
Yeah. Come on, girl. You got this.
60 seconds remaining.
AK Connect. Let's do this.
Nice. Nice. Okay, let's bring her across Isley for a lap.
She just needs to
Nice
breathe.
at 57. So given her whole shot was 10 seconds, it's going to be really hard for her to get across the line one more time before the buzzer.
Does she have the Maz, though? The Maz and the time.
No, she doesn't.
No, I agree.
There's only 35 seconds left. But an awesome lap. Oh, wait, no, this is not her last effort. She's got one more after this.
One more, yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, she looks good on this round, though. Of course, as I say that.
Oh, she was just like changing her mind back and
I
forth
know.
about whether or not to commit to the dive gate there. She was like, no, reset.
Yeah.
No, go. No, reset. No, dive.
Here we go. Candy cane lane. Drop ladder time. Oh. How's Wookiee doing down there in the bottom left?
She got really close, man. Great job, Isley.
Oh, she's amazing. Butterfingers is literally just down and out right now. How's Vanadium doing? You get 10th place at least. Nah, that's...
We don't know what happened with Vanadium at the end there.
I don't know. I swear he's having gear issues.
Hard to tell.
26.36. Please land.
I love that Isley put it in the finish gate.
Yeah.
Great job.
All right, Wookiee, I think, is going to... No, he's got a green number up there. Is that going to move his place? Let's find out. No, he's staying 18th. Good job, Wookiee.
But improved his time.
Yeah, he did.
And has one more to do it again.
Absolutely. Coach Wookiee with a time improvement on that one.
Vanadium on R2.
Oh, we got Nightwing in the chat. He says he likes turtles. I'm glad to see Nightwing up and making jokes. Love to see that. What's up, Nightwing from Optimized Drone? Our man Peter over there at the Whoopos, recovering, getting ready for his qualifying run today.
We're bringing him in shortly. Yeah, stick around. You guys probably figured this out by now, but we've got 5 different live streams today for the different qualifying heats. So good enough reason to subscribe and ring the bell on the Perspective Image YouTube channel in
Absolutely.
case you want to know when these later qualifying rounds are hit. We're going to watch T-Dog and Neon fly, I think, in the same qualifying group.
Are they in the same group?
I think you're commentating it too.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, you're going to love that.
And guys, if you haven't, right, smash that like button for us, please. Smash it hard.
It's true, because seriously, last time we were doing a little better than this, y'all. I want you to step up. Last time we had 124 at the end of the group.
How we doing
see
now?
what it is now, because we are officially on our last heat. 89 thumbs so far. So, guys, if you wouldn't mind,
we can do better.
So many of you watching right now.
Absolutely. There's 140 watching. I want minimum 140 likes.
You'd think we could get there, but I'm too locked onto this racing.
I know. The racing's so good, I can't play with the chat.
Isley's going to go for a double turtle. She's back on her feet.
She's got
a little bit of ground to make up because she needs to not only finish laps, but shave some time off. And that's going to be what's hard. See if she can do it. It's also Butterfingers. It's like Can Butterfingers make this happen?
Philip Blasted just said he needs to spread some butter on his lens.
Maybe he touched his lens with buttery
That's
fingers.
what I'm saying. Maybe he already did. Maybe Phil just made a typo. I think he already has butter on his lens. It's most likely from his fingers, yes.
Okay, Butterfingers, if you can just fly without crashing right now, this is otherwise you're going to sandbag enthusiasts way too hard.
I'm not saying it's an intentional bag, but you're right. He's too good to not be where he should be.
Nobody in your class is going to be flying like you unless you can.
39.53.
Come on, buddy.
I think it's going to happen.
He's got it.
Going to happen.
Give us a time.
There can't be an error here, though.
He's not going to make one.
He is, dude.
Nope. Let's go. Give it to us.
Okay, finish this lap, and we're going to give you a number that's not 80.
Yep.
Look, he's got a 38-second lap.
You're cracking me up today, bro. That's so
He's
good.
got a 38-second lap. You know what I mean? Imagine if he had done one round of that 3 times. At least now, I don't. Well, we'll see. I don't think he'll be enthusiast. I bet he'll be hobbyist.
Oh.
Let's find out.
Isley Q is dialed in right now, bro. There you go, girl. You got it. Here we go.
She's flying great. Yeah, she's going to.
She might be better than me.
Lock down 2 laps. She's going to be a contender tomorrow morning. I wish that I was.
Dude, I think she's better than both of us.
I think that you've actually got to be up early to commentate that race.
I do.
And that's the one I don't get to do, which I'm pretty bummed about.
Oh, come on, Butterfingers. Let's go. Just let's look at your OSD screen.
If he doesn't get through that gate, he went through it the wrong way.
He's got a different number, though.
Yeah, but he went through the gate the wrong way.
Oh, they're going to DVR review that.
Let's go retrieve
He didn't even get across. After all that.
Are you kidding me? That's going to get reviewed. Wow.
Butterfingers, are you 80th or are you 25th? Honestly, it's not a huge difference.
No. There's not much difference between 80 and 25. Not at all.
Well, I could be wrong, but I don't believe we've got any re-races happening this round. And if that's the case, I just want to go through and thank our sponsors one last time, if you guys don't mind, starting with our title sponsor of the entire event. You know I'm talking about We Bleed FPV. Don't worry, I'm talking about the platinum sponsors in just a minute. But We Bleed FPV came through with the absolute highest level of contribution supporting Whooptopia 7. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Thank you so much, We Bleed FPV. But thank you also to our platinum sponsors at a level just below that. And of course, I'm talking about HD0, Newbie Drone, GemFan Hobby, Pyro Drone, Emax, Tiny Whoop, and Perspective Image, where you're watching this right now and ringing the bell as we're talking. Yep.
All right, well done,
through the diamonds.
All right, we got Happy Model,
That
Fox Ear,
well
Firefly, Recto, Neo's UV Creations, Fractal Engineering, our boy Eves, Beta FPV, HQ Prop, Velocidrone, the engine behind our sim racing, Team Whoop Trek, my own team, and my brothers over there, VCI, Radio Master RC, and never last but not least at the bottom, Custom FPV, making some amazing 3D prints.
Thank you, Custom. And for our gold sponsors, let's say a very special thank you to iGao, the Underground Drone League, Toon RC, Infinity Loops, Drone Champs, T-Motor, Hoot FPV, Share Challenge, Rec Drones, and Props Off. Thanks to every single one of these sponsors that came through to try to support the biggest Tiny Whoop event on the planet, the Super Bowl of Tiny Whoops. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to take a short break.
Yep.
We'll be back with Dan and Jace for the next round, followed by me and Jeff Grabowski in round 4. And then you and Dan again for group number 5, which is going to be the heater.
Going to be the last bounce back for that group 5.
We're going to be back in just a minute on the Perspective Image YouTube channel. You'll see a new live stream, so subscribe, ring the bell right now, and we'll see you guys very soon.
Peace.
We Bleed FPV. Shop now. FPV Whoop Drones, Whoop Gates, and accessories. FPV swag. Join the adventure today. Only at WeBleedFPV.com. We bleed. We Bleed FPV. Shop now. FPV Whoop Drones, Whoop Gates, and accessories. FPV swag. Join the adventure today. only at WeBleedFPV.com. We bleed.
Hello, Whooptopians. I'm Props Off. Are you willing to share the hobby with a total stranger? Are you creative enough to make a 1.5 minute video of how you shared the hobby? I'd like to know.
Here's to the finest crew in Starfleet. Engage.
Pyro Drone, your reliable and fastest source for all things FPV. Proudly family owned and operated.
Hi everyone, Ken Nehrus here for Drone Champs. Just letting you know that we're open from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday here at the Westminster Mall. So if you're looking to get that first flight lesson, or if you just crashed your drone down at the park, we can help repair that. And if you would like to start making money with your drone by getting your commercial license, we offer courses on that too. So again, come on down, check us out, and we'll see you on your next flight.
The N means macro. This line is perfect for a macro power combo from 65 to whoop or toothpick. They are powerful and adaptable to flexible indoor or outdoor scenes.
Introducing the Neo's UV Creations Whoops. Stand out in the skies with vibrant UV colors that shine like no other. Everything you need in one place. Get your ready to fly kit today and take off. We make the ordinary extraordinary.